All right, and here we are, March 2016. So we got a new game we're playing today. There is a superheroes RPG called AMP Year 1. It did pretty good on Kickstarter like 2 years ago, and then it did good again last year with its second expansion. And now it's Kickstarter for its third expansion, AMP Year 3.
Currently still going.
Yeah, still going. So we're going to play a game of it. AMP is a game that takes place in 2015. Your mutants, your mutant powers start showing up. And it's a meta plot kind of heavy game where there's like adventures and like named NPCs and things that will happen in the first year. And then the second year they introduce kind of new things and new mechanics, new paradigms, and new factions. And it just keeps going like that. There's like a 5-year plan for it. It's very much in the vein of Aberrant by White Wolf, but infinitely less irritating and so far much less preachy. So, that's a solid plus. I backed AMP Year 3, and AMP Year 1 right now is pay what you want on Drive Thru RPG. So if you want to just give them $1 and take the book instead of just outright pirating it, do that. Give it a try. See if you like it. Maybe you can contribute to the Kickstarter. There's going to be the ability to play Nicolas Cage in the third book. Ghost Riders. In the third book, they have stats for Ghost Riders and power armor.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, so I am not running. I'm actually playing. So we'll start the circle to my left with Ian, who's running the game. Go, Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian, and I'll be running this game. It's our first time playing AMP, as Devin said. So, yeah, cut us a little bit of slack as we run it here. We're still learning, and hopefully going to have fun. So, to my left, name and character.
Okay, this is Kevin. I'm playing a character named Japhet Sanmore. He is a psych strain mutant who uses powers of oniromancy, which is essentially a dream manipulation and manifestation. What's with that look?
No, you can go for it.
Okay, Japhet is 12 years old. He is a small, blonde, kind of knob-kneed kid. Let's see. How much detail should we go into with these?
Yeah, just describe your character.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay, he has kind of run away from home because he's mutated in a very physical sort of way. He's pretty much just always wearing his pajamas, as it's the way to channel his powers currently. It's a focus. He has sheep horns, a tail, and fused toes. So he's very sheep-like.
Does he have the eyes?
He has the eyes as well. He has the horrible Satan sheep eyes.
The eyes that denote this animal is a friend to Satan.
Exactly. So he wears those Venetian blind shades, really tacky. They're like bright.
Those glasses that are like the chair from a beach or whatever that have the white lines going across them.
Yeah, they're like bright blue. And he also wears a sheep kigurumi. So
now, for people who aren't from Tumblr, what's a kigurumi?
It's this type of Japanese pajamas. They're like basically onesies, and they're like based off animal costumes and stuff like that. So yeah, his is sheep themed.
It is?
Yeah. It covers his horns and stuff like that, so he kind of wears it as camouflage.
I kind of imagine your character looking like the mean daughter from Bob's Burgers. Always wears the little wine hood.
Not quite like that. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, just Google that fucking shit.
Yeah, just Google it. That's the best way to do it.
And I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt your intro. What's your power called?
Oniromancy, you fucker. You know it.
That was...
Oniromancy.
Yes, Devin. Yes.
Devin had a lot of fun learning that word.
I never could pronounce it for changeling.
But yeah, otherwise he's a really typical looking kid. You know, kind of semi-buck teeth, very scrawny, really exuberant. I think that's about it.
Oh, and in AMP, you have a name, and you also have what's known as a handle.
Like a superhero.
Like a superhero name, so...
Right, his handle is Nod, like
the Land of Nod.
The Land of Nod, etc. Very dream-based. And he's
because
affiliated...
of his power.
Oh, God damn it. You can't just go off hot like that, Nicole.
Oniromancy.
Yes. Okay, I think that's it. On to Nicole. I have to go kill Devin.
This is Nicole. I'm playing Reagan Renfield, whose handle is Wrath. and she is a bulk, which means that her powers are based on physical stuff instead of, shooting laser beams from her eyes or whatever. She is around 35-ish. She's a bit tall for a woman, but she's not like a giant or anything. She's generally just kind of normal looking. I can't think of anything else. Like, she doesn't really look like anything
Does
special.
she look like an actress?
She should look like a 50s housewife.
Does she look like Linda Hamilton?
The fuck is Linda Hamilton again?
Sarah Connor. Watch your mouth. Linda fucking Hamilton.
Anyways, but she is kind of more buff than, a normal housewife would be. She's not like super jacked or anything, but
Not
she has some
bodybuilder.
abs.
So she's Jilled.
Because it's a girl. Cute.
I think that means something else.
Probably.
Don't Google that.
Google it.
Fans who are from Tumblr, tell us what we said wrong.
Yeah, she has problems controlling her anger, which is why she's no longer married and doesn't have custody of her kid.
You
So, Devin, how about your character?
You somehow made it sound worse. Did you have to say it all slow like that?
Don't worry, her child just walked into a doorknob. It's fine.
Jesus.
He slipped once or twice down the
Triggered.
stairs.
To be clear, she's never hurt her kid. She's, pushed her husband.
Oh my god. Okay, can we just move on?
It's a thing. It's a thing. It's bad,
Holy
and that's
shit.
why they're divorced, and it's a whole thing about the character. But she doesn't hurt her kid. She never has hurt her kid. Moving on.
Jesus H. fucking Christ. Don't be Linda Hamilton. Don't besmirch her actress. Okay, Alan Smithy's story begins with the financial crisis of 2007. He thought it'd be a great idea to take the inheritance he got from his parents' death and invest all of it in short-term loans and financing companies. Right around the end of 2007, early 2008. So he's homeless. Walks around wearing one of his higher-end suits that's still together. He's been homeless. It's 2015 in-game now, so he's been kind of wandering America, just, bumming rides, living on trains, making bootleg booze and selling it, hanging out in soup kitchens. He is really homeless at this point, and he's not doing too good with it. He wears a ratty business suit that's all frayed around the shoulders and stuff, and has a bit of patchwork done to it. He's thin, scarecrow-like, dark, messy hair, angular features. And yeah, that's Alan Smithy. His handle is Lemegaton. He's an elemental and has water control.
The Megaton. It's French.
Lemegaton.
Yes.
He's what Megatron would be if you landed
No,
in
god
Paris.
damn it!
Yeah, Le Megaton.
You fucking pieces of shit.
Super French.
Lemegaton is a word from Catholicism-ish. A little more Old Testament-y than whatever. It's this whole thing. You don't need to Google it. I didn't make something pretentious you had to Google, like a Kigakuri or whatever.
Wow, Devin.
And, yeah, that's me. I'm just,
You make fun of me for not pronouncing words, you dick.
So, that's him. He doesn't go into a lot of deep detail. It's just, he got hit by his own .com bubble burst.
Okay. So we're gonna start with all the characters have kind of met. Basically, Nod, Kevin's character, had ran away from home and found this old abandoned insane asylum.
We're in Seattle, by the way.
Yes. Well, outskirts of Seattle. Seattle-ish area.
So it was the industrial area.
Yeah, and there's like islands
Yeah.
in the middle of Seattle. I think we're just on like a
Seattle's
river. We're on a
fairly
river.
big. Are you?
Because it's
Yeah.
like Riverview Psychiatric Hospital.
Okay.
Pro tip, Riverview Psychiatric Hospital is a psychiatric hospital in Vancouver, which a bunch of fucking crazy shit happens and movies are filmed in. But
I've been there.
We just wanted to be in Seattle.
Yeah.
America.
Yeah, so an abandoned psychiatric facility was found by Nod, who managed to climb in, and he spent a few days there. And one day he heard some random noises, and it turned out Lemegaton. Lemegaton. You now had that in my mind. Lemegaton.
Just call him Alan. Alan.
Fine. Alan turns out was living there the whole time, and being the larger building, they never quite met up, but they met up, had a little bit of a scuffle when they first met up because amps tend to...
He tried to punch a 12-year-old.
Yeah, without context, I think I have less stats than you do for...
yeah.
So for context, amps have the rule of attraction when amps meet each other for the first time, and I'm assuming Kevin amped first or whatever, but when they meet each other the first time, there's a chance they'll fight or flight.
Yeah.
So...
I think it's just fight, actually.
No, it's
No, it's fight or flight.
Is it a fight or flight?
It's a fight or flight.
I thought it was a fight or fight.
Mike Tyson Mysteries?
Okay.
It was fight or flight.
So they had a bit of a scuffle, but nobody really got hurt. It was more just kind of both of them were startled. And they agreed to share the place together and kind of coexist. Alan learned that he could turn, using his water abilities, he can turn water into wine as well as any other liquids. So
Mostly wine.
Mostly wine and hard bar
You fucking alcohol.
alcohols, like, vodka,
Turn that
tequila,
crisis into an opportunity.
whatever he wants. So making hard liquor, he decided to go around to many of the back alley kind of rundown pubs and liquor stores and...
Specifically, the local biker bar.
Yes.
Whatever this version of Hell's Angels are, I sell to them.
Yes.
I think it's just this world, so it probably does have...
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's not get the angels involved in this.
But he went to a shadier kind of pubs and bars and such and sold illegal alcohol to them at dirt cheap, pennies on the dollar.
Yup.
And that is where they met Wrath, and who was mildly intoxicated at the time when they met her.
Sounds about
And
right.
she basically, after they all realized their amps together, they decided Wrath was living in a bit of a shithole, after the divorce, and decided instead to move in with them two. And we pick up with them at their abandoned insane asylum.
Riverview Psychiatric Hospital. That's its name. Someone write that down on the community sheet.
Riverview Psychiatric Hospital. Damn it, Devin.
What?
Yeah, okay, sorry, William.
So they've been together for about 2 or 3 weeks at this point, I'd say.
I thought it was like days.
Or, okay, we can say 2 or 3 days at this point.
Probably better if it's days, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
two or
all
three.
very fresh. We don't even know what
Oh.
amps are.
Yeah,
Mutant
you just
powers are
know
super new.
You're unique.
So, for
I'm
reference
a
for
little
people...
worried about the fact that they have a mechanical thing in game about me wanting to beat you guys up when I see you.
No, it fades once we hang out long enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for people who follow along from Amped, I think we're starting in January 2015. Like, I think
Yes,
we're
we
in the
are
new year.
starting, currently going on, while none of the characters in game know this, but while this is going on, the first amp, it's, you can read the kind of January 2015, this is January 8th, the first amp shows up.
The Samaritan, right?
No, I believe it's Stacy Winters.
Oh, Critter. Okay.
Yes, Critter.
So Critter has figured out
Critters
something
has
weird
kind
about
of
her.
shown up, and then January 12th, there's a rise in mental illness, and so we'll call it about January, 18 or so at this point. Yeah, mid-January, maybe January 15. So there's this rise in mental illness on the, kind of on people's radar, which is why they've decided to band together instead of going to the hospitals and becoming more of outcasts than they already are.
Hospitals cost money
That too, because they're in the
and
States.
require ID.
Yes.
I do not have ID anymore.
Neither do I.
was robbed several times before that
Child
stopped.
without ID.
Actually, I think I stole my birth certificate, so at least I have that.
Well, you can become president then.
What's that?
You can become president then.
Oh yeah, totally.
So,
It's just in the asylum, I guess.
I guess we're in like I don't know, the cafeteria. I have those big rain barrels that I've dredged from the river full of sludge. I'm just purifying them.
Oh yeah, for us. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want, kiddo? OJ? AJ? Purple drink?
Yeah, the purple drink's fine.
Purple it is.
Correct answer was Sunny D.
It's not gonna be cold medicine again, is it? Because I kind of chugged that last time, and
Why would you drink a barrel full of cold medicine, kid? Come on.
I was really thirsty when I first got here, and there were just so many labeled bottles.
Well, yeah. There's a pharmacy in here. Do you know what happens to some of these pills when they go too old? Fun stuff. So we're using code names? Was that the new thing?
Oh,
You little comic book reader. Well, that was your thing, right?
yeah. I'm like Nod.
Like because you nod off and go to sleep?
No, like the land of Nod. That
Yeah, dream time. You're gonna nod off and go to bed.
yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Guess you could call me Wrath.
A little on the nose. Okay. How about La Megaton?
Is that French?
Just call me Alan. You can just call me Alan.
That works.
Fuck you, little kid.
Language.
No one took a piss on you calling yourself Nod.
Language.
You know I don't like it when you use those names.
He can take it. He took over half this asylum when I lived here. If he can take land, he can take swears. Whatever.
Why do you talk like you're from the 20s?
Years of chemical abuse?
Christ.
I'm assuming at this point we've kind of like cleaned out at least the cafeteria.
Oh, yeah. This place is nice.
The building.
Plus, there's probably like live-in stations for like doctors and stuff.
Yeah.
For
staff.
listeners at home, they've cleaned this place up quite nicely. They, you can get a hideout perk in AMP,
Right, we should explain that.
and they've basically maxed out their hideout perk, giving them quite a lot of defense to allow them to be hidden, a decent number of entries, and because it's an insane asylum, it's quite a decent size.
Yeah, we're all changelings, even though changelings aren't officially around yet. We're kind of like our own little batch in Seattle. So changeling gives you +3 to the hide merit.
Yeah.
So between the three of us, one of us bought an extra one, and boom, level 10 hideouts, character
Yeah.
creation.
Yep.
Changeling is amazing.
It's pretty cool. It also on a side note, changelings use their mutant or their amp names more than their human names. That's part of
Yeah, Alan's
being
not my
a-
character's real name.
That's fair.
And plus, we're not really actually changelings yet.
Yes,
so
you're not
there's no
changeling.
culture.
There's not.
For intrepid
Not
viewers
any-
at home, Google Alan Smithy.
Yes. So this is quite cleaned out. They do have a shelf of a few books as well because they took a library perk. These characters, because they're selling liquor on the side, we gave them a little bit of wealth. They
I
don't
also
have.
have a job and an apartment.
Do you have
Yeah.
wealth?
No.
Well,
You
that
do-
would go.
So that means you're just breaking even.
yeah.
I am
Yeah.
just breaking even.
So she's Wrath is just breaking even, but between Le Megaton and Nod, sorry, they pull in a decent chunk of wealth, due to the fact that they don't pay taxes or rent or anything else like that.
They're parasites.
Yeah. So sorry, that's just a bit for listeners at home.
So, Bo Peep controls dreams. That's cool.
Never call me that again.
And I can make water do stuff.
Again. Ever again.
What? Is it a bad name?
You know I don't like it when you make fun of my speech impediment. Why must you hurt me?
This world's gonna eat you alive, kid.
Come on, give him a break. He's only like 10.
When he gets much older, you'll fall asleep counting his age.
I don't know if my character's laughing or not, but Nicole is laughing her fucking ass off right now.
People in the last house just hit me.
Oh god.
Morbid. What's your thing? Like, we kind of got the vibe from you.
I'm gonna run a lap around the
Like the Flash?
thing. Yeah,
Oh. That's useful.
very.
You need to pick
Also,
up like a water
yeah.
jug.
Also this, and I'll like pick up 2 of those like giant barrels he's been doing, and just kind of like.
You're like Supermom.
Do you have acceleration?
Yeah.
Do you have acceleration and behemoth?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's amazing. Well, that makes that easier. So, how
I
long...
want to call myself Superman. I'm hilarious.
Oh my god. So how long do you think before the government tracks us down and takes us back?
Takes
What?
us back.
Like, this has to be a government thing, right?
Where? How would they have
I thought it was just a wizard.
goat wizard?
Yeah, like I can do dream stuff. It's like...
What, like, when you were born, things from a forest replaced you with a stick baby, and you're that stick baby?
Not a fairy.
That'd be a fairy, not a wizard. A wizard would be, Dumbledore comes along and is like,
Who? Like a dumb waiter?
Wha-
You're not supposed to call them dumb. They just can't hear.
well, how old are you?
40-ish. Over 40.
Has he not heard of any of the Harry Potter?
Maybe before. I've had a pretty rough life.
That's fair. That's a valid point.
Yeah.
I've been in a few motorcycle accidents.
Like wizard, except I don't have a wand. I just, reach into people's dreams and,
It sounds like a nightmare.
Oh. I mean,
Like a boogity man.
I'm not one of those.
Well, you made that hand motion like you were creeping across with a skeleton hand to pluck out people's sweet dreams. Maybe downplay that next time.
Oh. Okay.
How would the government have even done that? That makes no sense.
Fluoride in the water.
Fluoride in the water.
My dad's always going on about that.
Republicans.
That doesn't do that. It doesn't turn people into sheep people.
I haven't had a bad tooth since I started drinking the water here in Seattle.
Did you start brushing your teeth?
That's correlation, doesn't mean causation.
So you started brushing. Okay. How would the government have given you magic Jesus powers? You can turn water into wine.
You are using that. Is something the JC did.
And I'm like Superman right now. Except for I can't fly.
Like
or lasers. Or a lot of things.
No, but you're like Samson.
Yes. Yeah.
And you're like...
Wait,
just...
Samson is...
Girl cut his hair, he lost all his superpowers.
Out of character, I know. In character, I'm like...
That's what I'm saying, in character.
Delilah!
Yeah, I meant speaking character.
Okay.
Alright, so maybe it's not the government. Maybe it's Jesus.
I mean... But this doesn't fit into the theme.
Yeah, I mean...
Maybe he's a frost giant.
That also doesn't fit into the theme.
He takes off one of his shoes and shows off his 2 fused toes on each foot. It's like, yeah, I don't
Maybe he's an elephant man. We don't all have to be Jesus.
Do you show them your horns yet?
They've probably seen them. They're not that easy to...
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He hasn't shown them the eyes, though. The eyes are creepy.
Huh.
Is it a religious thing?
What?
Are we miracle workers?
Are we angels?
Are we?
That'd be kind of cool.
Does that mean the son of Sam was right? He was the sword of the Archangel Michael?
Ooh,
I don't
what?
know who that is.
Oh,
But yeah,
never mind.
You can like turn water into things.
I can walk on water. I did it the other day. I just walked across the lake, went fishing.
I can do that too, but I have to run for that.
I was just taking a stroll.
Is that all you can do? Just the water thing and the walking thing and the...
I could make the current stop. I tried that. I think it's like...
Like part in the Red Sea.
Oh, whoa, yeah. Am I Jesus?
I think if you're Jesus, we're all Jesus. I don't think we're Jesus.
Everyone's Jesus.
I don't think we're Jesus, but we might be, like, saints or angels or something. I don't know.
Like Mother Teresa?
I don't think
Saints.
Mother Teresa had magic powers.
Well, she had one after... They found out she did after she died.
What?
After she died, she performed a bunch of miracles post-death. Someone didn't have an allergy to something once, and someone else's foot felt better after surgery. There are miracles.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have a lot of time. There are a lot of Bibles and motels.
Are there any, like... Okay, hear me out. So if we're entertaining the possibility of angels, then... Is there any, like, chemical plants around here?
Well, I guess we'll look down the river to, like, the new industrial section of Seattle where there are chemical plants.
Yeah, that might also be it. Might just be mutations. I mean, he has, like, webbed feet.
Yeah, that
You're like a frog boy.
I wasn't born with those,
He's not
though.
a
Those just
frog boy.
happened. Is that how mutations work? They just...
Well, I don't know. I wasn't always super fast and super strong.
I wasn't really this good at turning water into wine. Plus, I can do other stuff to water.
Like what?
Oh, I turned that barrel into gasoline the other day. I had this whole thing. I was going to sell gas, and I ended up getting like a paper bag, and I just kind of spent the day hanging out.
You shouldn't do that.
But it's gasoline. Don't light that on fire.
Also, don't drink it.
Well, yeah. And it's unleaded.
You shouldn't drink it, especially if it's leaded.
How'd you know the difference?
We could probably get a newspaper pretty easily. So I assume we've been keeping track of, like,
No.
stuff in the news. Has there been any news of people using, like, weird...
There's been news of, you hear news of people saying they can talk to animals
But that's
and
like
hear other voices.
Yeah, that's like schizophrenia
Craziness.
and weekly
Yeah.
world news stuff happening.
Yeah, but that there are more of those news stories
So people
in
are
the
going
paper
crazy.
lately.
Hey, maybe we're crazy. Maybe this isn't happening. Maybe this is an actual functioning insane asylum.
Oh man.
Maybe you're 50 and just a giant old man in a sheep costume.
Yeah.
Maybe that really did work when I jumped off the bridge.
Oh, that's really sad, actually.
I dropped my wallet,
Oh, that's less sad.
and it was a comedy of errors. I just kind of sunk to the bottom. Could breathe fine.
That how you found out that you can...
Yeah, I didn't find my wallet. It's January. I hit the ice and rolled in, and I kind of drifted a bit before I woke up.
Oh. Okay.
Bridges are slippery in the winter.
Okay.
Maybe brain damage gave me my powers. Maybe brain damage let Jesus go into the dead parts of my brain and give me his powers. Did you hurt yourself before you got strong and fast?
No? Like, not physically.
Like, something's physically wrong with him. I mean, look at him, so... Maybe the horns and the webbed feet and the everything. Maybe that's where his powers fit in.
What do you mean?
Like a
tail.
balloon.
You
Getting
have a
bigger.
tail?
Yeah. That sprouted. That was really painful.
Maybe his powers are in little extra bits.
vertebrae.
Like if you fill a balloon up too much.
What?
I can't explain this anymore to you. All right. We don't have a large enough what's the term? Marketing sample size to figure out why we're weird.
So should we check other people?
Wait, where did your powers come from? You just look like this. How did that happen?
Well, first my toes started getting weird, and I thought that was just, maybe too tight of shoes, or, I stubbed my toe one time. But then I started, having dreams that weren't mine.
Well, that's just gradual then.
Yeah, it started out really gradual when, a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not gradual. That's pretty fast.
I guess.
Yeah, but I just breathed underwater when I hit the ice and drifted down into the lake or into the river.
Yeah, but you don't know how long you've been able to do that or how much it developed.
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
Well, when
have
did
you-
you get weird?
I've only noticed it recently.
You weren't just running down the street, flipping cars.
Are you just always strong, or do you have to get angry and concentrate?
No, I'm just always strong and fast. I mean, I can go slow.
So, you never, got up in the morning, picked up the milk carton, thought it was empty and it was full. Noticed that you were getting stronger.
Yeah, I've been getting stronger over the last little while, but I mean, I've also been working out.
Has it been getting, easier?
Yeah.
Okay, so he just grew over time. I might have grown over time, and you did grow over time. So maybe it's a muscle.
Maybe. It might. I don't know if it was.
Like a muscle in your head?
I don't know, a muscle inside of you. I mean, you physically look different, so maybe it's a meat thing.
Maybe. I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to have, bones up here or anything like that, so that doesn't feel like a muscle.
Wow, I don't know. We should find other people like us.
How?
Well, we all
Okay.
come from very different parts of, everything. I'm not even from here.
Where are you from?
Washington. SoCal. Actually.
Internet?
Do you have a desktop?
No. I mean, do you think we could afford it? Oh, Wi-Fi.
I'll take out my phone.
Oh,
Yeah, text your husband or something. See if we can borrow his computer.
Internet cafe.
No.
Those things do exist.
you're right, they do exist.
My character's
Thank
not
you,
really up
narrator.
on technology. My character doesn't know that much about technology. He kind of fell out of the loop.
Fair enough, but Nod would probably know about an internet cafe, and so would Raph.
My parents don't let me have a PC at home,
Oh.
so I just kind of went to the cafe. We could do that.
Do they accept unlabeled vodka as currency?
Do we have pocket? I think they're really cheap. I mean, we probably have enough.
Well, yeah, we
change.
have a gallon of it. It's pretty cheap liquor.
I,
I just fished it out of the water. Because it's water.
that might actually work.
All right. Hey, well, I'll grab the dolly. We'll put it in the back of your car, and we'll see if we can get a few minutes of internet time with this gallon of liquor.
Or I can just use
Do
the
we have
pocket
another
change.
car?
We have the ambulance in the back.
We should use that.
I'm not very good with cars.
I'll drive.
Okay.
I can drive. I'm just saying we shouldn't use my car to sell illegal alcohol.
You have a credit card? You know, they just kind of give those out now. Your credit's probably stellar.
No.
You could set up for a few credit cards. We could juggle it across them. It'd be a great way to build up rewards. You could
I
turn the
am-
credit card.
Enough in debt as it is.
Yeah, but you got like a $15,000 credit limit. We could use that for our investigations.
Listen, I need to keep a good credit rating. And I need to keep my apartment and my car. I need to keep everything nice and not illegal.
Oh, honey, you shouldn't be hanging out with us. That's a 10-year-old boy that lived in an insane asylum with me.
I'm 12.
That makes it so much better.
Makes it a lot better.
All right, well, let's take the bus, go inside the car, the ambulance.
The ambulance.
We were kind of working on that. I'm not too good at it. I paid a few of the guys to take a look at it.
She can drive.
Yeah, I can drive.
Okay, well, let's get the gasoline.
Oh yeah, we don't have to pay for gasoline ever.
Yeah.
Or oil.
Savings are everywhere.
Okay, so we pile into the
I
hospital.
figured out that you could purify water, so we just purify the oil in the truck.
Oh.
Because it gets dirty over time, because it's a car. So you just purify it, and then the oil's pure. Want me to purify the oil in your car?
Sure.
I'll do that. It's easy. Never have to get an oil change again.
Excellent.
Plus you make really high-grade gas, so it's like, just buy the cheapest shit, make it the better, the premium.
I think it's kind of hard to make stuff if I haven't like tasted it first.
Ew.
So I knew how to make Sunny Delight and purple drinks. Grape, that's the word. Grape. Grape.
Okay, so we pile into the vehicle.
You give me some jet fuel. I could take a swig of that. We could see about replicating it.
Why would we ever need jet fuel?
It's a higher grade of car fuel. It'll make the car go faster.
Don't put that in the car. Don't do that.
Okay, you pile into the car.
Yeah.
Yes. Or the ambulance or whatever.
Roll d20.
Oh no, I'm not using it.
No, but anytime you're in a machine.
Anytime I use technology, that tricks in. So I don't use anything.
Okay.
We just make you ride in the back, away from everything, in the soft padded back.
Okay.
And we drive to an internet cafe.
This old rickety ambulance. I paid some guys to fix up.
Okay. You made it to the internet cafe.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess we just drive down through Seattle.
Though instead of giving them liquor, we give them the pocket change that I assume we all have, since we have wealth, roughly, between all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Welcome to the internet cafe. How can I help you all?
That's the name of this place, the Internet Cafe.
The downtown.
Low
Seattle.
budget.
It's just the internet cafe.
It's just
It's spelled with a K.
yeah. It's one of those, there's a bunch of hipsters
New retro,
around the room. It's all that.
Pull a bunch of. No, we don't have toonies. Paper money.
Paper money.
We need to use your computers. Guys, we could go to a library. They have computers.
It could. Well,
Why don't we do
it's
that?
$3 for an hour.
Let's go to the library. We're just gonna leave and go to the library.
oh, okay.
This is stupid. Why are we paying for something we can get for free?
That's what most of the people I know do when they're looking for work.
Okay, we're
Bye.
going to the library. This weird fucking group.
This guy's just like, what the
See you later.
All right, library.
Okay. You make it to the library.
Hello, library.
Welcome to Seattle Downtown Library.
We want to use your desktops.
Computers are in the back.
Perfect.
Go to the computer.
So, should we all split up and do a laptop each so we find stuff faster?
Yeah, I'll check stuff up on the Dell here. See if I can't find anything. I'll Yahoo around some for answers.
Okay. I'm gonna look on forums and stuff like that.
I will
Okay.
Yahoo, Google, and then I will Google Ask Jeeves and ask Jeeves if there's people with crazy powers in Seattle.
And I'll just use.
Or I'll Google. I'm looking for strange people in Seattle.
Oh God.
You're gonna find nothing. I'll just go with that.
I should probably roll to destroy the computer.
Oh yeah, yeah. Roll d20.
You have a dice roller?
I gave you a link for a dice roller. Come on.
Oh, you're killing me.
I'll roll for you.
I don't know where that link is.
You're fine. It's right on the main.
I don't know where it
thing.
is.
It says dice roller.
Ah, no, it's not even shared with me.
It's the main group sheet.
What's it called? Amp Group?
Dice
it's
roller.
called Amp Group Sheet. I found it. No thanks to you.
You even said when we started.
I rolled a
this-
2.
Okay, yeah. It's the computer explodes.
Just explodes.
Yes, you have.
That's actually how it works.
Yes,
That's
that's
amazing.
actually how your power works. Your computer explodes, and the smoke coming off of it sets off a smoke detector.
Turn it into gasoline. Cause a distraction.
I will get. I'll push my seat away from the desk. I'll get up, I'll straighten my ratty suit, and I will walk away and hide behind some book stacks.
Okay. You hear people yelling and
Gonna
running.
grab the kid and go behind one of the bookshelves as well.
You're not gonna leave the
go back door.
library.
Why not?
Okay. You hear over the loudspeaker, ladies and gentlemen, a smoke detector has gone off. Please
I'll leave through a
building.
fire door.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
So you guys get out of the building.
I literally picked you up around the waist like a football and ran out of the building.
Like inventory.
Wait, this computer says I can meet sexy singles in my area.
No.
This was a horrible
Nod.
idea.
Don't listen to what the computer ads tell you.
Nod was not.
My computer
Googling
killed itself.
about mutants.
So, internet cafe?
Alright, we'll drive. We will drive to the internet cafe.
Why did that happen? What did you do?
I Yahoo'd Google, and then I Googled Ask Jeeves, and I asked Jeeves if he could find me some strange singles or people in the Seattle area. I was looking for strange encounters that might have happened.
Oh, I was asking for that on a web messenger.
No! Okay, you are not allowed to meet people off the internet, okay?
That's exactly
I met
how
you
we
two in
met.
an abandoned asylum.
That's just
Yes,
pretty off
and
the
you
internet.
got lucky that neither of us was crazy. But we could have been.
When we first met, you kind of...
I've apologized for that.
Not enough.
I've apologized. I'll get you some ice cream when we get to the internet shop.
That's enough.
So you go back to the same internet cafe or different?
Yeah, same one.
Same one. We know where it is.
I get a creamsicle out of the freezer they have there.
I'll buy him the creamsicle.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Do I have to pay to use the washroom? Here, I'm just going to give you some pocket change. That's good. I'm just going to take this key. Thank you.
Okay. Washroom's free while on the internet, but okay.
Usually
Put it
don't
in the tip jar.
Usually don't let people like me use the washroom if I don't pay for it.
So I guess we use the computers, and
Yeah.
I'll have a bird bath and just,
I use the equivalent of whatever Reddit is in this universe.
Reddit?
It's just Earth.
It is just
Okay.
Earth, yeah.
I wasn't sure if things are the same, media-wise.
Well, like in Supernatural, where they have excellent search, or search the web. That's their search engine.
So yeah, I just
No, it's just Earth.
I look that up and look up paranormal and those forums for stuff.
Okay. Roll a d20 plus. Let's see here.
If you have the truth,
Technology.
if you have
Yeah,
truth,
plus-
you get bonuses.
Tech plus. Tech plus. We'll call it knowledge. Yeah.
But if you have the truth loyalty, you get bonuses to research.
Okay. So die 20 plus and a bonus of...
Tech and knowledge.
Okay, so that is... I got a natural 20, so 29.
Okay. Getting a nat 20. You get juice. You get more excited. You go up one juice for the next.
I won an internet.
Yeah. Basically, your body. For the viewers at home, doing anything exciting is how you gain juice in this game.
Juice is what powers your magic
yeah.
powers.
Basically.
Your powers are directly based off adrenaline, which none of our characters have figured out.
Mm-hmm.
So the more adrenaline and endorphins you pump into your system, the more you get juice for your powers.
Yeah. So basically, he, after searching very well, he gets very excited. His adrenaline goes up a bit, and he gains the juice. We're gonna go with it.
I'll come back out of the bathroom, smell like menthol.
So while researching, you read an article on a girl in Maine known as Stacy Winters, who saved her ranch from a bandit attack.
Bandits?
Like robbers.
Yeah,
Like horse robbers.
like
'Cause she lives on a
burglars.
ranch.
She managed to save her ranch last minute from a bunch of thieves. And none of the thieves survived.
Whoa, what'd she do?
That's all you know on this story.
I think the horse killed them.
That's what they assume, but there isn't. And you hear that she's headed to New York to see a doctor who specializes in people because she believed she was hearing voices from the horse.
Oh.
Who specializes in people? What do you mean?
People who hear voices.
Oh.
He's a
Psychologist.
Psychologist.
That's all the way
He's a
across
shrink.
America.
Yeah. You also get a number of articles in Seattle area about people who say they're hearing animal voices as well as other voices. Some people saying they see they're dead. You read an article on a U.S. weightlifting champion in Colorado who a young man named Steve Donahue lifted over 676 pounds when the record was 467 pounds.
I could kick his ass.
He beat the entire event hands down, but he didn't even look like a bodybuilder. Like, you see a picture of him and he looks like just an average guy.
What a nerd.
I think the picture of him's like a Supro college guy.
Yeah. And so you hear about how he's getting all these new deals and endorsements and such. And yeah, and there's a local... you also read about a number of local psychiatrists working, trying to talk to people who are hearing things.
Okay, so I'm going to share that with everyone. He's okay.
I'm back from the bathroom. I smell like menthol or mint.
You smell funny.
Oh, yeah, hand sanitizer. I just turned the water into it, then it evaporated.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people. You know, this
How
guy's
do we
like...
weed out the crazies?
The crazies? Well, this
That guy lifted...
Yeah, he lifted a bunch. So I don't think there's really a way to...
Well, that's
fake
not a
that.
crazy person. But I mean, all the other people are just stories about how they're hearing voices.
I guess. Well, that lady did kill a bunch of people
Yeah.
by talking to her horse.
Did she tell the horse to kill people? Did the horse tell her to kill people?
Oh, man, Son of Sam. Son of Sam, we're back to angels.
Maybe. Things telling people to kill.
The Son of Sam killer, Nicole, was a dude who said his dog told him to be a serial killer and he was the sword of the Archangel Michael.
The dog was, or the person?
Dog. The dog told him that's what he was.
The dog told the man that the man was
This is
the
an actual
Archangel?
killer in New York.
No, but did the guy
dog
think
told
that
him
the
that he
dog
was.
was the sword, or did the guy
The
think that he
dog
was...
told him that he
The
was...
dog.
Fucking check your fucking history.
I'm gonna Google this weightlifter then.
Okay. Steve Donahue. Competition in Aurora, Colorado. He set a new snatch record of 676 and a clean jerk record of...
Wait, so he set a snatch record and a clean jerk record.
Bodybuilding silly.
Of 812 pounds when the previous records were 467 and 579
Oh,
pounds.
you said 800 pounds.
That's kind of insane.
Yeah.
Has there been any like questioning of how he's able to do it, or?
The media hasn't really questioned him too much about it, but you notice he has a whole bunch of endorsement deals and they're checking him for steroids and other things like that. He's going to be in, across the country for the next little while, though.
See, that guy sounds a little more like Samson now.
Yeah. So, is he coming into Washington anytime soon?
Yeah, in about a month, he might be coming to Washington.
Okay, that might be a guy to talk to then, if he's coming here. Then we can tell him all about our creepy powers.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
And there's psychiatrists in this area who are talking to people who...
Yes. You get the phone number for one of the local psychiatric wards that is dealing with a numerous amount of patients. Well, not numerous, but a sizable number of
More
people.
than there should be.
More than there should be. People saying that they are hearing voices of their loved ones and of animals. And a few of the sources actually look credible to you. Like you're looking at these and these don't look like, you know,
News Daily.
News Daily. It's, you know, you like some of the pictures are with people, and there's actually like a ghost beside them, and it doesn't look edited or photoshopped.
What the fuck?
Interesting.
And it's, you know, like,
What if you hang around one of these hospitals and try to meet people who are going in?
Yeah, one of us could go on in and meet them
Yeah.
and see if they go wacky. It's really easy for me to get into one of those places.
You could just bribe people with liquor.
Yeah. I look to Raph. That's what I can do. And if things go south, you could always get me out. Because you're all She-Hulk.
And if things go bad for her, I just go find a new group of adults to hang out with.
That's the plan.
It's real easy to meet adults in this town.
they're all so
You
friendly.
gotta be more careful.
Well, yeah, we almost fought the first time because of that weird thing. You gotta break the ice. Bring your own liquor next
You
time.
tried to drown me.
I did not. Yeah, bring your own booze next time. Break the ice with the adults.
I'll keep that in mind.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't encourage underage drinking.
I didn't even do that. You did that. You're the alcoholic here talking about people drinking.
You've
Back me up on this, Bo Peep.
You've like 5 barrels full of alcohol.
That's for bartering.
We're having this argument in the middle of a crowded cafe. Everyone's just kind of...
That's bartering alcohol. It's basically, produce. You're going to say a farmer is some sort of insane animal carnivore just because he raises a bunch of cows. He's not going to eat all the cows.
I'm getting another creamsicle.
As
You're
you
judgy.
buy the creamsicle, the owner or the worker there is like, "Little boy, are you okay? Do you need me to call someone?"
No, my dad's just on rough times right now. And,
My dad's from the financial crisis.
yeah, he's from this financial crisis. He just argues a lot with Mom right now. It's fine.
Okay, here, they give you a card and it's got like a little help number on it.
My God.
Thank you. I'll put this with the rest I've gotten.
God damn you, Kevin. You little piece of shit.
So, yeah, I guess we're going to look up the address of one of these hospitals.
Yeah, let's look up a psych hospital that's
Okay.
still functioning.
Yeah, there's one fairly close by. And you notice the meetings are later in the evenings. Like, the meetings tend to be at about, like...
What, it's like an AA meeting or something?
Yeah, like...
It's like a support group?
Yeah, it's like a support group kind of meetings at this psych hospital. That,
Huh.
So it's not like
They're-
an inpatient thing. It's like a...
No. don't have to
there
break
is
in or
inpatients,
anything.
But due to the kind of swarm of inpatients, they've decided to start like kind of a meeting group of like he's found on their site not just that you can go in, but he's also found that they're hosting these like meetings from some of the inpatients.
Ooh.
They're not. It's not like open to the public per se.
Cracker Jack. Those usually have snacks.
There, it's 7:38 8 p.m. kind of starting times.
That's really weird, actually.
Yeah.
Why are they so late?
All right, sign up for those.
You can't. They're not open to the public. You have to get...
Does it show where the address is?
Yeah, it
Well,
shows
just
an
show
address. You just
Listen, half of the way of succeeding once you're kind of out on your own is just kind of walking around like you belong there. And the only time you really leave is when the police come to hit you and make you go. Like if you're sleeping somewhere you shouldn't be.
Yes, you know so much about success.
I know enough to be alive.
Good day for business.
Business. Barely getting along with like a divorce and stuff. I've been living on my own for 8 years. Eating out of fucking bowls and stuff.
Eating out of bowls.
Like bird baths.
Gross.
Sometimes the birds go there. If you fall asleep near one and the birds show up, you can grab one.
So I guess you're just gonna try to charm your way in.
I was just gonna show up and be like, "I'm hearing voices too. Let me in, please."
Okay. That works.
That's my plan.
okay.
all their like coffee and stuff just all of a sudden has an Irish tint.
On the way there, I'm gonna use Muse on you.
Mew, like a Pokemon.
Muse,
Amused.
since I have an extra juice to spare.
What does Muse do?
Tap into the target's aspirations while they sleep, but I have a power that lets me do it while you're awake.
I'll probably nap in the van. It's padded and
Oh yeah,
comfy.
that works too then. The target awakes with renewed inspiration, getting a +2 bonus to associated checks for the rest of the day. So I'm going to give you one to like sweet talking and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Successful check means they also gain +1 starting juice for the day.
Okay. So
Perfect.
you get +2 to associated checks, and
If you succeed to one, you get a starting juice.
So we're just gonna hang out around here for a little bit before the meeting. Like it's daytime?
Yeah,
evening?
it's in the middle of. You guys are, probably. I assume you guys don't really wake up very early, being.
Probably not.
Well, now that I can make
Yeah.
my own food, I don't have to.
Yeah, no. So I assume you guys. It's probably like 5 or 6.
Hey, it's almost 6, guys. We can swing by the. Oh, they don't have Tim Hortons in America, do they?
Nope.
They kind of do in places.
What's
Dunkin' Donuts. Is the Tim Hortons.
We can swing by Dunkin's, and they'll be switching over the donuts out back.
Oh.
Come on, kid. I'll show you how to beg for food. You're a ringer. Look at you.
I left Catholic school for this.
Oh. Can we get food from the Dunkin' Donuts?
You go to the
The
back.
dumpster.
of
Yeah,
Dunkin'
when they
Donuts.
switch over for the stales.
Okay. You go to the back of Dunkin' Donuts, and there's a number of there's just a big bag full of donuts in the dumpster.
Don't go for the top ones. You want to go to near the middle.
Oh, okay.
You just take the bag of donuts.
Let's
or-
just drag it into the back
I'm
of
not
the
taking a
van.
bag of donuts. I'm not an animal.
What?
You're just taking 1 or 2 donuts.
Yeah, I'm
out
taking
of it.
enough to eat.
It's like a garbage bag
I don't
full.
want a garbage bag of fucking donuts.
Okay.
What if other people are hungry?
Okay. So
Fucking
take-
savages.
Where are other people?
Okay. More than this. Okay, so you go. So you're just grabbing a few donuts and leaving.
Yeah,
Nah.
we can go to like a park across from the therapist's office, so we look like just a family hanging out.
The park.
All right, I'm gonna sleep near or under this bench. So you should probably do that too, kid. You can't stay up as late as we can, unless and I'll shake a bottle of water. You want some energy drinks?
No. It'll stunt your growth.
He's like 4 foot something. He's really short. It's like,
No.
Probably doesn't want to drink energy drinks then.
Oh.
It'll stunt his growth.
can I have coffee instead?
That'll also stunt your
Is
growth.
it black?
Yeah, I can't do sugar. It's water.
Ugh.
I also can't do heat.
Yeah. Puts it to the side. I'm gonna nap.
Nap time.
We have a van. You can sleep
Kids
in the
nap.
van.
Adults siesta.
You don't need to nap.
I know I don't need to sleep at all.
Oh
No.
wow.
I can though. I don't
You
think it
can.
says I can.
Yeah, you can. You just don't need to.
Mhm.
Like it
I haven't
basically gives
realized
you
this.
no bonus.
It's a good way to pass the time. Yeah, he sleeps
It's
because it's
gonna
polite.
pass the time.
It's polite to sleep. Otherwise, he just sits there in the corner of the room with his glasses off, staring.
Terrifying.
You have some cardboard in your hair, by the way.
I learned it from you.
So yeah, we just wait till we see people.
We wait till 8.
Mhm.
Okay, let's go with a perception. Do you have perception?
For all of us?
I think
or-
some of us do.
Perception plus.
Just perception and a d20.
D20. Well, what's the target?
I'm just gonna make this a
I got a 6.
easy
16.
Because usually you're supposed to add numbers.
perception.
Perception plus another skill.
Not
Yeah,
all of them.
normally
Some of them
it's
are
2
single.
Really? I
skills.
thought it was
Some
2
of them
skills.
No.
It said 80% of things are 2 skilled, but
Okay.
there's a small
What's the thing again? What's the target?
It's just a 10. It's an easy.
6.
16.
I got a lot more than 16 because I rolled a 16. I got, well, not a
Okay.
lot more. I got a
Okay.
19.
It's not. That's easy. Okay, so you don't see anything real. Like you don't really notice.
He's
Kind of
sleeping.
oblivious to
Taking a nap.
everything.
And the two of you, while awake, notice some people entering the building. 16, and would you roll?
19.
19. So both of you see one. We're gonna go with one man coming into the building, and you seen him he's not in the building quite yet. He's just slowly kind of not quite he hasn't decided whether he wants to go in the building or not yet.
He's a cat.
He's blatantly hesitant about it.
Yeah, blatantly hesitant, and you feel a very strong kind of feeling. Roll.
Shit.
Oh
shit.
Roll. Attraction. You don't need to because you haven't seen.
That's a
him.
die 20 plus discipline.
Plus
Discipline and empathy.
Discipline and empathy. And this is a fairly easy attraction because it's a calm scenario, and you guys are expecting this. So I'm going to give you guys 10, base level of 10, and I'm going to roll to see if he notices. Well, no, he won't notice.
I got a 9.
You got a 9?
8.
This is with your added
No, wait, I got a 9 as well.
with your added discipline and empathy added.
My discipline and empathy together is only 3. Oh, God. Remember, I'm not very good at this.
Yours is 8 added together. You rolled a 1?
Yes. Which gives me another juice.
Yes, okay, so you, getting super excited, swing the door open, like, just almost, breaking it off the hinges in excitement, and charge towards this guy.
When you mean like attraction, do I just start swailing at him, or do I actually start fighting?
You start fighting. Like, you just want to rip this guy's head off. You don't know why, but you want to rip his head off.
I activate Dreamscape.
And, and you, watching him go out, you freak and just start running like you just want to punch this guy to death.
Pretty sure I'm gonna get there first.
Yeah, you will get there first.
Sure.
He's obviously going to roll. Okay, so we're gonna start our first battle here. You are gonna hear this
We're
upon
trying to
waking
be
up.
stealthy and shit.
You are still calm, so actually roll to see whether you want to join the battle or not. So roll
rage. Stop throwing shit at me, Nicole.
Never.
roll
end you.
Roll
It's still in your hair.
roll
Discipline plus
attraction.
empathy.
Yeah.
That's 5. Okay. 11.
11. So you can choose not to enter this battle if you want.
So are you guys just running screaming
Yeah,
at
they're
him?
just running screaming at this guy.
I'm also pretty sure that I've already gotten there.
Actually, wait,
Like-
I don't run at him. I just start activating my power.
Yeah, he's just he like busts out of the door, runs a few feet, and just starts like activating his power.
Oh, goodness gracious. Hey, it's Seattle. It's been raining, right?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use my power to turn the water under Raph's feet into dish soap. Like laundry detergent soap.
Okay.
That's super slippery shit.
Okay. Raph,
Stop throwing shit at me.
roll balance plus.
You're gonna just fucking slide on it into the wall.
You have,
Choo
Just
choo.
making a path right to the brick wall.
you don't have a balance. What's the closest thing to balance?
Athletics.
Yeah, roll athletics
Plus travel.
Yeah, that's
Or speed.
not speed.
You roll high enough that you actually just barrel.
Just
into him.
athletic. Just roll athletics, actually. And we're gonna give this pretty difficult.
1.
So together I got a 10.
10. You slide. You just start slipping.
Stop.
You fall onto
on
your
my
back
eye.
and just slip and slide feet first towards this guy.
I'm going to put my feet out so that I crunch him between my feet and the wall.
Seeing you sliding towards him and seeing this small weird child and another man coming out of a van, this man.
I was sleeping on the ground.
Well, okay, on the ground.
I'm a homeless
This man
person.
just turns and runs. Just full flight instinct, books it out of there. Flees in terror. Long gone.
No, wait, we can't
Yes.
actually catch up with him?
You can try if you want.
Because I think that's how it works. Is
You're gonna take 1 point in just regular damage for this. Just for falling and, hitting the ground. But you'll be able to kind of get up after a
Car
minute.
goes
But
by,
he's
gets
going to
that
be
stuff.
he's a good 30, 40 paces ahead of you, and he's a good 60 paces ahead of you.
That's fine, because my ability that I activated is 1,300 feet in diameter.
Holy fuck.
So yeah, I'm sure to activate that.
Okay. Well,
I have to access someone's dreams, but I use daydream so I can access someone's waking dream.
Yeah.
So who around, like...
Oh, he's freaking out.
So he's having, like, nightmare streams?
Oh, yeah. He's mentally freaking out. He's just seen, like, 3 people charging at him. He's terrified.
Okay, Nod takes off his hood and removes his glasses, and he's got those creepy yellow sheep eyes and the horns. And this hedge maze starts to form in front of where he's running.
Okay. He just, like, falls onto the ground and starts bawling. He's just on the ground crying.
Oh no.
He's not doing anything.
How long does this freaking out last, actually?
Your dreamscape?
No, nature
No.
of attraction.
Nature of attraction is just whether or not he's gonna enter the battle.
No, but how long does it last for us freaking out like assholes?
Oh, you guys are now. You can calm down now.
Oh.
At this point, like, you now have a choice.
Oh.
It basically is a fight or flight instinct. So you just want to hit him, and then once someone kind of goes down, they, you kind of can. Well, roll attraction to see if you want to obliterate him, but I highly doubt. Yeah, I'm gonna make it easier than easy.
Okay, I got 17.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, so Nod realizes what he's doing. He's like,
There's this, like, growing man.
It's usually not beating
like,
people up
fetal
either.
position,
Like,
yeah.
It's usually confrontation, like alpha
it's
dog.
yeah.
Yeah,
You just want to dominate them, and there's a grown man who's peed himself in the fetal position, crying.
Okay, well, I don't deactivate my powers, but they just kind of... Everything's really dreamy and weird.
Mhm.
But it's mostly just, like, a weird hedge maze that's starting to form. Mostly just so we can't get away.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'll walk over to Raph and kind of just, like, nudge you with my foot. You okay?
I'm getting up,
You kind of slipped there.
dusting myself off.
You gotta watch. It's rainy here in Seattle. You gotta chill.
You can roll attraction.
bubbles everywhere. It's like...
Look at that bright blue laundry soap.
I really don't know what happened there.
Gonna give him a sidelong look.
Well, at least your code name wasn't Ballerina.
You can roll attraction if you want.
Or
to
Nancy
see,
Kerrigan.
to see if you want to dominate him.
Wow.
At this point.
Okay, so... Maybe you better go talk to that guy, I think.
I'm gonna push you down.
Elder abuse.
You're 30.
I'm like over 40.
Oh, I thought you were younger than that.
I'm also not an elder.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
clearly
I
misusing
was
this
gonna
entire thing.
say. Okay. Yeah, so there's still this guy screaming and crying. Nobody's come out of the building, but you do notice it looks like there are sounds in the building, like people have heard kind of this whatever commotion going on.
I'm gonna go up to the guy.
Nod reaches over towards the building, and he creates fog around it, like obscuring the windows.
Oh, I can make mist. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Okay.
Not. That's more like an
There's
octopus.
guy on the
reaction.
ground. He's just
Listen, guy, calm down. Calm down.
Yes?
Calm down. You should get up.
He's really
he
concerned.
slowly
embarrassing
stands
himself.
up. He's definitely peed himself at this point. He's
Piss to water.
okay.
That's very
he's
kind of
like,
you.
Thank you.
It's your magic,
What?
like us.
I can hear animals. They talk to me sometimes.
It's kind of lame.
The psych says that it's just in my head, but I don't know if it's true because I can tell them to do things and they listen to me.
Hey guys, I can make an image of him peeing himself again. Want to see?
No, not now.
Later.
Later. I'm so proud of you.
He's never used this power before, so he's just going with it.
Well, now that that's embarrassing, let's head into the building. She's strong. He's a goat, and I'm Jesus.
What?
I don't know. Think of 90% of the things Jesus does. I do it. There, done. Conversation over.
Okay.
Okay. It's a water bottle. Here, taste the water.
Kind of looks at it,
Yeah.
opens it,
Okay, it's just water.
takes a small sip,
Okay, just water. Right now, I'm gonna put the cap back on. Shake red wine.
looks at it, tastes it a little bit.
Yeah, Jesus, JC,
Incredible.
passion of the cross.
Incredible. I didn't think there was anyone else. I figured I was just insane. I was going to
We
these
should tell 'em
meetings.
where we live.
They keep telling me I'm crazy. They keep telling me I'm crazy. No one else there understands.
That's really unprofessional.
They think I've lost it. There's a bunch of other people and they say they can do things too, but they can't. I know they can't.
You should call a bird down or something.
Yeah.
I can make his dead mom appear.
He looks
What? No,
around.
stop.
He looks around and he kind of just makes a whistling noise and a bird flies from the tree and just lands on his shoulder.
You're like a Disney princess.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to think it's better than that, but yes, I guess you could say that.
All right, you're like Beastmaster.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good name.
Yeah, it is. Good
Think of
show.
Hawaiian Princess.
It'll never stick.
Snow White.
Let's go inside. We're probably attracting police.
No, it's just you've only created really fog. There isn't.
There's a giant hedge maze in the middle of the street.
Yes, but it hasn't created enough attention yet.
Okay, I'm going to dissipate it before it becomes fuller,
Yeah.
because over time, over 5 minutes, it becomes a total dreamscape. So
Yeah. So, you guys go inside.
Yes.
He as you guys start to enter the building, he kind of hesitates on the doors, like on the outside of the building.
You just pissed yourself. You might as well come on in.
I
It can't get much worse than that.
I don't enjoy going to these things. I started going because I thought they would help. They would know what to do, but they haven't been very helpful.
There's more of us in there.
I feel some kind of feeling like I can't describe feeling towards you guys, and I haven't felt that towards anyone in there, if that's what you mean.
you mean where we wanted to punch you in the teeth? Because I really wanted to punch you in the teeth.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
Yes. That I've never felt that feeling before.
I want to do that with you guys too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
we know it's like a
I think
thing.
it's pretty obvious that I also wanted to do that when I first met you guys.
Yes. I've never felt that towards anyone inside of the group there. No, if that's what you mean.
All right, well, let's scope it out a little bit.
Can I tell people that you sicked animals on me instead of you peeing yourself? Because that makes for a better story. It's like how, I didn't find him drinking drunk. I found him trying to drown me.
Is that what you tell people, kid?
Yeah. On the internet.
You're kind of a shitty person.
He just kind of looks at you, goes, "Okay, okay."
Come on, P-Pants, let's go.
Oh. So you guys go inside. Inside of the building, there's a group of about 8 or 9 people and one person who's obviously the instructor of the building. You don't feel any kind of attraction inside meeting
Probably
them.
for the best. I was a little bit worried about going inside.
The head doctor or nurse or instructor or whoever, whoever looks the most important, kind of walks up to you. You don't really know what their title is. And it looks at the one man and says, "Oh, Tim, nice to see you today. I didn't know if you'd show up." He kind of looks at the doctor and goes, I didn't know if I would either. Take a seat, Tim. Oh, okay. Goes and
Speak
sits.
up, even if he's risk.
Best practice is to talk at the microphone as if it's a person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sit. Oh, okay. And goes, sits down. And the doctor looks at you guys. And,
Fine, let us that one.
can I help you 3?
Oh, yeah, we're here for the crazy talks. Also,
Right.
are those donuts for everyone back there?
Excuse me, this isn't a crazy talk. Thank you. This is a
You're welcome.
serious practice here. I am doing research on some mentally unstable people. This is
Well.
not. This is not a joke.
Well, you're in luck. And I just kind of point to myself. You ever see
Well,
Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
yes.
You know Rickety Cricket?
Yes.
I'm a little bit like Rickety
Yeah.
Cricket.
I'm sorry. This session we have enough people here. I don't like to. You can have my card if you want, and we can talk
Oh,
outside.
that's
The
fine.
first
I'll go die
session's
on the
free.
street. That's okay.
Oh, okay. Would you like me to
Okay.
call the police, or they can take some help for you and get you
Well, if
somewhere
that's the way
safe?
I'm going to die, I guess. I mean, police are so nice to me. Okay, so no one here looks weird, right, guys? We're not getting a weird vibe from them?
No?
I'm gonna
Alright.
stare at the
Anyone?
doctor.
Does anyone here look like they have, like, I don't know, horns or mutant powers?
I pulled my
What?
hood back up at this point, by the way.
What
'cause,
are you guys talking about?
I make crazy hand motions at my head. Okay, so none of these guys are like us?
I don't think so.
I'm talking when he's right by me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's.
Alright, this is a bust then. But P-Pants is like us, so he should come with.
Excuse me. No. This is a closed.
And we're leaving. P-Pants, you should come with us. We have booze. We'll talk about how we're all the same and similar.
Oh, okay. He starts to get up and go. The doctor.
His name's Tim.
Whoa.
Whoa. You're not
He's-
restraining
Tim-
him, are you?
Tim, please sit back down. I'm gonna call the police. These people obviously need to be sedated or something.
Need to be sedated. We're
What
here
is this, the
talking to our
40s?
we're here talking to our friend Tim.
Like the movie Changeling with, what's her name in it?
My friend here thought maybe you could give him some help. Apparently you don't like actually helping people and just are worried about your little research program. And Tim here, our friend, is going to come hang out with us instead.
We all have various amounts of post-traumatic stress. Maybe not the little one. So, we're just gonna hang out, talk about our problems.
Well, I guess I could have 3 more in the survey if you'd like to stay.
Sure.
Okay.
So is there a coffee machine? Are there donuts?
Yes.
Oh man, I go right over there.
Let me keep an eye on the doctor just in case he's like trying to page someone or.
Shouldn't I spy on the doctor? What am I going to do to the doctor?
No, not
Okay.
me.
Oh,
Like,
sorry. I thought you said, shouldn't you do something? Like, what can I possibly
no, I'm just keeping an eye in case he tries to like page security or something like that. Or
So. Okay. So, where were we last week? I believe we were talking about. Does anyone have any breakthroughs they'd like to talk about? No? Okay. Okay, new person. Let's start with your name.
Oh, Alan.
Alan, nice to meet you. Everyone say hello to Alan.
Like the
Hello,
Velociraptor in the
Alan.
third Jurassic Park.
hi, Alan.
Okay. So, Alan, what brings you here today?
Oh, I heard there was strange stuff going on, and people were having meetings about it, so I thought I'd join on in. They're hearing stuff and crazy things, so I just thought I'd...
We
There
don't...
seems to be an epidemic of it going around in town, according to my friends there's Yahoo searches.
We don't like to use the word crazy around here.
Not crazy mentally ill, crazy like peculiar.
Okay. We prefer the term unique or different.
I'm pretty sure you don't prescribe medications for unique and different. You prescribe medications for mental problems.
You're a
Well,
very aggressive person, you know that?
we don't like negative terms. We like to put a positive term on things.
Is that why you're keeping Tim here against his will?
He's not being kept against his
Tim's
will.
not against his will. Tim's...
I mean, at that point, we could have walked out. I'm staying for the donuts. I think we're good.
Tim is here, has been coming to these sessions for about 2 or 3 months now. Well, Tim, would you like to talk? Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Jim.
So, I've been hearing voices from animals. They talk to me. And I talk to them. And it's been getting stronger lately. In fact, I feel like I can even see through their eyes sometimes. And yeah. That's me. Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Tim.
Okay.
Pretty cool powers,
So
Tim.
that's Tim. He's He's been coming here. He's been talking this through, and we're trying to get him some help and to see, if we can get him back into society. So what brings you here, ma'am?
I'm here to support my friend.
Oh,
I'm not here for me. I'm fine.
Oh, yes. See,
she's fine. She's single mom, the whole thing. She's good.
As I mentioned earlier, this group is more of a closed group.
Yeah, I know, but then when we were asking our friend Tim to come with us, you told him no and told him to sit down. So now I'm nervous about leaving my friends here with you. So I'm just going to sit in on this one group.
I don't want to go all MK Ultra like my grandfather did.
She's his support worker.
Okay. And you brought a child here because...
Hey, we all have problems.
Hi, I'm Jafet. Hi.
Is that your name, kid?
Hi, Jafet.
Hi, Jafet.
Jafet.
You got it right the first time. You have to keep saying it.
I don't know. I was just fucking with you, kid.
Language!
English.
So I'm here because I wanted to come with my friend Ellen. And also because, I think it was last week, I guess. It's been a week. Yeah, so I kind of manifested my dad's dream girl in front of my mom, and it was a big deal.
That is a really heavy... That's a heavy thing, man.
Yeah, they started, he manifested his dad's, dream woman.
When you say manifested, did you mean you found your dad sleeping with another woman, or do you mean...
That did happen.
Oh, God.
Wow, that is really heavy, kid.
Do you mean you caught them together and you told your mom about this, or...
Sure.
Oh,
So, yeah, I can do that. I can just make...
You didn't cause it. It wasn't your fault that your dad cheated on your mom. That wasn't caused by you. No.
Okay. They sure seem to think so.
Well, don't blame yourself. It shouldn't be blaming you.
It does kind of sound like your parents are at fault here.
Plus, I can do this. Wait, have we kind of agreed that's supposed to be a secret thing? Or
Maybe not big crazy shit. I was going to start with small stuff like water to wine.
Okay, yeah. He's up here.
Or maybe her bending up R. Maybe not psychedelic phantasmagoria, the boat ride from
Are
Charlie
you
and
guys
the
gonna go
Chocolate
full
Factory.
showing people your powers session 1? Just to the general public?
This isn't the general public. These are crazy people and a doctor. No one trusts doctors. That's why they get sued all the time.
I'm just gonna reach over and look into the doctor's dreams.
Okay.
Looking for an object, something significant.
Maybe something he lost.
Maybe something he's lost, or...
You see... Let's see here. He had a keychain from a friend that he's lost recently.
Okay. And... Here it is. I can't snap, but...
You can't snap your fingers?
No. He does a magic trick, and...
That's too bad.
Dream object. So yeah, it's just the keychain dangling from his fingers.
Where did you get that?
Inside of you all along.
What? He kind of snatches the keychain from your hand and looks at it.
I think it's just kind of hazy and weird feeling.
This strange. Okay. Session canceled for today. Everyone go home.
Okay.
Alright. Well,
Except
for
you.
you.
Wait. You're gonna stay.
Whoa, he's 10.
Yeah, no.
Let's
this
talk
is
about
weird.
that.
What is this?
I just found it.
No. You couldn't have found this. I lost this.
Momzilla, get up on in this.
Excuse me. What? What is going on here?
You said you lost something? The kid found it.
Yeah, I lost it in Europe.
Are you
On a
sure?
trip.
Are you sure you didn't
Yes.
just leave it in your luggage? Or on the way from the airport?
No, I was.
Or are you sure that's even the same one? It could be a different one.
Should I not have done that, guys?
No,
is
that
like
was
a-
totally cool. I was going to show him the water to wine thing.
Very,
cool.
very unique thing. And this is.
It's not that unique. I can get that at the dollar store.
I think he needs a drink.
No, this is
Oh,
very
yeah, okay.
unique.
So I was going to tell my story about how I fell off a bridge and blah, blah. But we've already moved to this part of it. No problem. I can deal. So,
Excuse me?
this is a bottle of water, right?
Yes.
Okay, so do you want to get a fresh bottle of water? You might not like taking water from people like me. I don't know what you're like.
What? You'd like me to have a cup of water?
Yeah, bring a cup of water that you'd be safe drinking from.
Brings a cup of water.
All right, take a drink.
Yes.
It's water, right? Now it's grape drink.
Kind of looks at the color difference. I'm not drinking that.
Now it's strawberry drink.
Looks at the color. Okay.
Now it's blood.
Odd.
Now it's a liquid that turns into a gas when exposed to room temperature.
Okay. Odd.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's just a liquid that turns to a gas at room
Chlorine.
temperature. Not chlorine. Hand sanitizer, whatever that's made of. Alcohol.
Oh.
Yeah, pure alcohol.
Yeah, like just a bit of pure alcohol. Psst.
Yeah.
Burns from the cup.
Yeah, and she can do really cool stuff with her muscles.
I'll like pick up a chair and just.
Okay, this is...
And pea pants can talk to animals. Can anyone else here do weird stuff?
Everyone else is gone.
Oh, bye. Thanks for nothing.
We already knew they couldn't, though.
Well, there was a chance. What if one could hide it or hadn't done it yet?
Oh.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he just screwed us now.
Yeah,
Now we got this guy.
I'm gonna go. I don't want any trouble. I just...
You're the worst doctor I've ever met. And one of them stole my kidneys in Mexico. Alright, we're out of here. Pea pants, let's roll. Tim. Sorry, Tim. I promise that won't be your nickname.
Okay. Thanks,
Beastmaster.
guys.
Think Beastmaster.
Yeah.
What do you do, Tim? Do you like high-interest loans?
No. I'm a car salesman.
You know what? That's basically the same thing, Tim.
I'm not very good at it.
You know what? No one's good at anything the first time they try.
Been it for a number of years.
Well, if it's anything less than 10, you're fine. But if it's over 10, there's just no hope for you.
It's been about 20.
Oh, good lord.
He's about he's probably 45, 50.
Oh,
man.
no.
Yeah.
All right, well,
The wrong side of 40.
the wrong side of 40.
He doesn't do well.
Okay, so Doc didn't know identity. There weren't any camera phones. That went well.
There was a camera in the room.
Oh, there. Flood the entire thing.
You guys are out of the room. Or do you notice the camera inside of the room?
Considering I just said there weren't any cameras, I probably assumed I was looking for cameras.
Okay, then...
I assumed they weren't
if you
gonna.
looked
They were
for
gonna
cameras-
camera record a private
Yeah.
fucking
Yes.
psychology meeting.
No, it was for one of his... he was writing a paper, which is why he was recording it. So yes, there was a camera in the room.
You don't have magnet powers.
No, I have smashing powers. But that won't get rid of the video.
Well, no, it might be on a tripod. It might not be built into the ceiling or
Yeah,
anything.
it's just a camera on the tripod.
Let's
Oh,
just take
then
it.
yeah, I'll just take it.
Take
We're
it.
taking this!
No. Take it, and you leave a copy of it behind.
My powers don't work like that. It would disappear.
You can take some out of someone's dreams, and then it will disappear after we've already left, and you wouldn't have noticed.
I've used up like most of my juice, I think. After the last
I'm
one.
just gonna be like, we're taking this, and I'm gonna take it. Make sure the tape's still in
Excuse
there.
me, you can't just take that.
Okay, I'll take the tape out. You can have the camera. I'll unscrew the tape.
Okay, I'm gonna be calling the police now.
Okay,
You don't know who we are.
dream stuff, smashy
Yeah,
stuff, water to
no,
wine.
this
Let's
is-
put the phone down. Oh, and talks to birds. Beastmaster can talk to birds. He actually can do that.
Okay.
Let's put the phone down. You could have been Charles Xavier, and I know that reference because I saw the movies with Hugh Jackman. You could have been Xavier and like maybe guided us through all this weird stuff going on. But you're putz. So we're gonna take the tape so government officials don't come and murder us or something. Because I saw that other X-Men movie with Hugh Jackman in it.
Yeah.
And don't be a jerk about this.
Okay.
This is you are clearly not part of this story.
Okay. He sits
Oh
down.
yeah, like we're gonna hurt you. Don't be a. You're the worst.
You guys leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the worst. Tim, that guy was the worst. Don't go to doctors like that.
Okay.
Oh man, Tim.
So, how bad did we mess that up?
Pretty good. We found Tim.
I guess.
Hi, guys.
What's he gonna do? Tell him that an 8-year-old pulled a keychain out of his body or something? Fuck that guy.
How do you keep going down in age?
He's obviously 12.
He gets it.
Not everyone's so good at pinpointing the age of young boys.
Yeah, I know that doctor wants to tell someone that like a 12-year-old touched him and then pulled
And then like his mom took him out of the room or something. There's just no way that story's gonna fly.
No.
Does he know who you are, Tim?
Um,
Okay, if the police come asking
No.
about it... Oh, okay, thank God.
I used a fake name.
It's probably for the best. Never tell people your real name.
Yeah, it's Jim.
It's...
This is a very sad adult.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give you this. Okay, this is a water bottle of vodka. This is what I do to keep interesting. Just hang on with that. People won't know it's vodka because it looks like water. Because vodka looks like water. That's a way to be interesting, Tim.
Thanks.
You should have learned this by now.
He drinks some of it.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go back to your place and talk about when you started to talk to animals.
Okay.
What do you think, guys?
We should get a puppy on the way back so we can prove it. And also, we have a puppy.
You
No,
can
we
get
don't.
A puppy's a big
You
responsibility,
can
little
get pets in
guy.
this game, yeah. You can get like
We'll make Jim buy the pet perk.
they have stats for like bears, birds of prey, canines,
See,
horses,
Beastmaster, caca.
large cats, like other things.
Or we can just find a stray cat on the side of the road.
I was thinking like a rat in, I don't know, his apartment.
Why would he have a rat in his apartment?
Because there's like 5,000 cats outside every day.
Okay, you go back to Tim's house.
Does he have a house? Yeah, okay, there we go.
Yeah.
A house.
He has a house. It's a little bit run down, but it's fairly nice.
Oh, you own land. Fancy, Tim.
Yeah. I've been a car salesman for 23 years now. And yeah.
You know, you could take a second mortgage out of this and buy up into a larger house. Once you pay that down, you could flip that house.
Alan, this is why you're homeless.
I used to have a rather large chain of high-interest house loan offices. They all opened in 2008.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I thought so every day since.
I bought this house 5 years ago. 2010.
Oh. Yeah.
Got a pretty good price for it.
Yeah. What's the word? Condemn estates or condemned closure?
Yeah.
Bankruptcy estates, yeah. That turned into a real boom town. I wish I would have thought to capitalize on that.
Yeah.
What was bankruptcies?
I'm just surrounded by sad adults. This one's divorced and doesn't have a kid. You're homeless.
I used the term rickety cricket to describe this character.
Ricky Cricket. This guy wet his pants when we first met him. It's just sad adults everywhere.
Okay, I guess we'll just, I don't know. You have a shower with hot water?
Yes, feel free to use it.
I will, thank you. Do you have clothes that are
Yeah.
bigger or smaller for you right now as you age?
He's about your size, actually. So, yeah, you can feel free.
Thank you. All right.
Okay. Are you guys going to talk to him, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys can talk to him. I've been dominating the dialogue, so I'll let you guys go.
Just kind of staring at him. Do you have any chocolate milk?
Yeah, no.
Do you have any juice?
Yeah, there's some orange juice in the fridge.
Do you have a video game system?
No.
What good are you?
I'm sorry.
I go to get some orange juice and then come back.
I guess that'd be the real thing about my character is no matter what, when he's around, you can always have a snack.
Mm-hmm.
You can always have apple juice or grape juice or soda.
You're like a soft drink dispenser.
Yeah,
That's why he likes you. You can provide him with all the sugar he wants.
I'm like a vending machine god. Or like if you want like, I don't know, like strawberry jam or whatever, jam's a liquid. Or like fucking it's viscous. Things that have viscosity are liquid.
That is true. But
Okay.
it wouldn't have strawberry chunks in it. It would just
No,
be
it wouldn't.
synthesized.
No, it would not have strawberry chunks in it. Or like if you wanted like energy drinks to stay up late or some shit, I just be like boop. You can even take the juice and freeze it in a freezer, and then you could have like little ice cream
Popsicles,
cones,
yeah.
popsicles. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, come back with a glass. Sit down again.
Bang on the door. Hey, I want strawberry.
Here. So is that all you can do? Is talk to animals?
I can also see through their eyes, and I know where they are, and I know what animals are around me.
Is there a window in this apartment?
Yeah.
Gonna pull one open. Cute call a bird? Or a raccoon?
Yeah?
Or a squirrel?
What do you want me to call?
Call a raccoon.
Okay. He kind of makes a whistling noise. And after a few minutes, a raccoon just climbs through the window.
This is an amazing power. So
The raccoon proceeds to just sit on his lap. He just pets it and feeds it a little bit.
I'm gonna pet the raccoon too.
It kind of hisses at you, and he just kind of kind of swats out a little bit and says something, and it looks at him, looks at you, and just kind of. But it lets you pet it.
Fuck you too. Pet, 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 pet. Backwards pet, backwards pet.
So you can tell them what to do?
Well, I don't really tell them what to do. I can talk to them.
Have you tried telling them what to do?
Sometimes they don't listen to me. They yell at me. They get mad. and then I get scared and I leave.
You really are a beta male.
I try.
What do you do, princess?
What do you mean, what do I do?
What's your job?
I'm a car salesman. I've
Right,
said
you
that
said
several
that.
times.
You have said that several times. It's just so uninteresting.
How'd you find out that you can make animals talk and...
I was walking through the forest one day and I heard some sounds and it was saying, give me your food, and I thought I was being robbed, so I dropped all my food and ran. And, I kind of hid behind a tree.
You got mugged by a forest animal. Was it a squirrel?
It was a group of pigeons.
This man is really sad.
Wow, man.
Even the 12-year-old thinks poorly of him. He also doesn't have chocolate milk, so he's kind of the worst. So
You see the raccoon bite him a little bit and just
it's just gnawing on his head.
yeah, he doesn't care. He just kind of accepts it.
Have you gone to a lot of these doctors and stuff like that?
I've gone to a few, yeah. None of them believed me.
Were there other people at them?
None that I reacted the same way as you, if that's what you mean.
You haven't met anyone who you want to punch or
No. I met one that I really wanted to run away from, though.
Oh, okay, that works, right?
I guess I'll come out of the shower.
Yeah,
that's
you're in the
easy.
shower.
You got a towel around you,
kinda-
around your hair.
Lean over the bathroom is like, hey, I think we got something.
Like gunshot wounds or animal marks and stuff.
So who was it? Where did you meet them?
I was at one seminar and he came in for a brief moment and he kind of looked at me and he gave me a look that I was so scared I jumped out the window and ran. I was on the first floor. Don't worry, I didn't hurt myself.
We didn't worry.
Fuck.
Which place was this? Can you mark it on?
Yeah, it was the Cerebral Institute of Learning.
Do either of you know?
It's just a little ways out of downtown.
Cerebral Institute of Learning.
Maybe we'll find the secret of Nim there.
What?
Oh, sweet child.
Oh,
You're
is
so
it-
young. Secret of Nim? The secret of Nim at the end of the movie was Nim was the National Institute of Mental Health.
Yeah.
That's why all the mice were super intelligent and the owls and shit.
That's cute.
Yeah. That was the secret of Nim.
That was the book. In the movie, it was all messed up and there's magic and it was...
Then the second movie happened, and there was
The
more.
second movie did not happen.
The first movie did not happen. Let's
The first movie was really good.
Yeah, but all the magic and crap.
No one read the books. No one cares.
The books were great. The books were actually, good. The movie was just ridiculous. And
Shit, I forgot the name of the guy that made the movie. What's the name of the guy that made the movies?
Don Bluth.
Yeah, it was a Don Bluth movie. Go fuck yourself.
So yeah, maybe we should go there and, maybe not use our super special powers in front of everyone.
You're the one who used your powers in front of everyone.
And it's gone.
Oh, man.
Did you just erase your own memory?
I think that was just an Adventure Time joke. To the vault. Alright, so we figure that our tricks might be like a muscle. Have you tried, like... I don't know, I would keep practicing.
Flexing your muscle that maybe...
You probably also don't want to let that raccoon bite you.
Rabies.
That's a good way to get like, an infection.
Can
you control...
He says he's clean.
Can you control the endless amounts of ticks and tapeworms on the raccoon?
Okay, you can't just trust things when they say that.
I can?
How would the raccoon even know if he's clean?
I don't know. I just asked him if it was a problem if he bit me.
Yeah, he doesn't think it's a problem. It's not a problem for him if he bites you.
The raccoon,
he gets to bite you.
The raccoon's not the stock market. It can't predict the future.
Oh my gosh. With my character midget, I'm just recalling that South Park thing where someone contacts him and it's like, I am like 1 foot. And he's like, I'm sorry, I don't hang out with midgets. He was
Oh my
talking about
god,
his-
so Cartman when he was on the internet.
Oh no.
Jesus. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Oh man.
Unlocked.
Oh man.
Alright, well, why don't we check that place out? You should practice this stuff.
Okay.
And stop going to doctors. Don't take any pills they gave you.
Yeah, I shouldn't.
Give
My
them to
sales
me
have
just so
gone-
we know that we get them out of
My
here.
sales have gone down since I took the pills.
Here, let's go
Wait,
through
what
and
pills
gather...
are you taking?
He shows you they're like estrogen
Antipsychotic?
pill, like
Estrogen.
like to lower his like they're trying to lower his basically his adrenaline and his like testosterone and stuff. They're making him far more
Docile?
You can't. I'm curious what this guy's like without all this fucking estrogen in his system. He might actually be a person we can hang around with, but also
Yeah, I'm going through his medicine
find it
cabinet.
hilarious. He was like a rage monster.
I'm gathering them all up.
He channels rabies. That's why he's immune.
Okay, you really. What is okay? Did you get these from the doctor that was at that meeting?
No, I got it from another one a few years back when this first started.
Okay,
I used to
that
be kinda
doctor's an
grumpy.
idiot. You can't give people estrogen.
They used to give people lobotomies, and they used to take homeless people off the street and give them LSD.
Yes, they used to
send
do
them
a
to
lot of
Vietnam.
things. But if they're giving you estrogen, like, have you noticed any changes in your body lately?
If you've been doing this for years, wouldn't you have, like...
I don't think that's how straight estrogen works. It's probably not estrogen. He probably said one thing
And gave him, like, tranquilizers?
or something. I think you guys are blowing the estrogen part of this out of proportion.
Yeah.
People legit take estrogen for that reason.
For aggression?
No!
Because then you let it go, man. The point was it suppresses adrenaline, is I think the point Ian was trying to make.
Okay.
Which is a clue.
You really... Oh, man. You should go to the hospital immediately.
For
Whoa, no.
The rabies.
well, I don't think he's bit me before.
Alright, now I'm concerned.
Are you afraid of water? Is that why you smell so weird?
Okay,
I like
you-
throw water on the floor of his feet. How many?
What?
Oh,
He's fine.
different test.
for autism or vampirism?
You throw a bunch of like pencils or poppy seeds on the floor. You're like, how many? To see if they're Rain Man.
Or a vampire or a fairy.
It was just water.
Okay, let's go to... If you're not going to go to the vet...
All right, let's
I
just
mean,
take
the
him to a
doctor.
clinic and get him
Yeah.
a rabies shot.
Definitely. We're doing that right now.
You know, I've gotten a rabies shot.
Yeah, you probably make one.
I like go into my coat and grab some syringes.
I'm gonna make you roll for that though.
That's
Medical,
scary.
yeah. 'Cause you're applying it.
Uh,
Rabies
Give
shots are
it-
huge.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm
Do
scared.
medicine plus knowledge and roll.
I used to have medicine, but then I changed my character sheet around.
I changed my character.
I have knowledge 1.
Yeah.
I have knowledge 4. You can make me do it.
Let's just take him to the hospital.
Yeah. That's not
I don't want to do this.
The kids go like the medical bag. He's like, aw.
I don't.
Also,
wanna do
notice
this.
when we were using our powers, everything like we're all talking about how there might be like angel related or something. But the second the kid starts using his powers, he's like, yes, fear me, I can show you your dead mother too! It's like, what the fuck? You little creep.
I blame Power Rangers. They probably make them violent.
Not violent.
Nice, Kevin. Just fucking growl that out. Broke off my computer.
So we're going to...
You take him to the hospital.
I'll take him to a walking clinic and get him
Okay.
a rabies shot.
Oh,
We'll
she
be
also-
like,
Realize
this
is
raccoon
America,
bit.
and
We're
it's
just holding
expensive.
it.
You can't just say there isn't really walking clinics.
There are walking clinics. It just costs a
They just-
shitload.
Yeah, they just cost a shitload. You pay for a rabies shot for
This
him.
guy has a job.
He can pay for his own
Okay,
rabies
He
shot.
buys a rabies shot for
Jesus
himself.
Christ, dude.
Okay,
You have Obamacare.
He walks out. He gets his shot and comes out. Okay.
Probably also want to not let the animals bite you.
Yeah, tell them to go fuck themselves if they try to bite you.
Okay.
Also, again, can you control the endless amounts of lice, fleas, and tapeworms in the raccoon?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah, that's impressive.
I can.
You should tell all those things to get the hell out of the raccoon and then just hang with the raccoon.
Oh.
Tell them to go hang out on like a dog or someone's cat or like a baby. I don't know.
Not a baby! Or a household pet.
Household pets have pet insurance.
Most of them are better than people.
There are literally millions of pigeons.
Oh, well, now you're just pigeonist. He can talk to pigeons. Pigeons have something to say.
Yeah.
You're a dick to pigeons.
I don't really like them either.
They
didn't
mugged
like
him! Pigeons mugged him.
This is going places.
You missed that story. He got mugged by a pigeon. That's how he knew he could talk to
The
pigeons.
tone of this conversation is going somewhere.
You just keep having these conversations out in public. Like in his doctor's office.
No, you guys are on the sidewalk at this point.
You know what? He looks like a crazy homeless person. He looks like a
Just
crazy
a really
person
sad
cradling
old
a
man.
freaking...
I imagine Izzy Izzard or like Old Meatloaf.
Like
There's kind of like a lump of older guy.
a lump of older. That makes sense.
He's not cradling the raccoon at this point. The raccoon's long gone, by the way. Like, it left when you guys left the house. Well,
He didn't want to go
It-
into the doctor's office.
it left his lap. It's still in his house, as far as you know.
Get rid of that raccoon. You're gonna get tapeworms.
Or just make the tapeworms go away.
Yeah.
Just
Just make the tapeworms go away.
stop taking pills. I have your pills now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Wait,
keep them
let
on
me-
you. Okay, all right.
She
Whoa.
might have legitimate medical issues.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't have diabetes.
Does he have diabetes?
Does he have diabetes? Because those
Okay.
don't come in pill form.
Yes, they do actually. It's called metformin. Bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
some
actually
of us.
essentially rat poison. But it helps
Well,
with
he's got that under the
diabetes.
sink. I checked. It's fine.
Okay, is there anything here other than antipsychotics? We just want his antipsychotics
Yeah, yeah.
and his
no,
hormone.
that's all
hormone
he
stuff.
has.
All right. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna keep it.
Okay. I'm going to add antipsychotics to your group.
So now when I'm walking and making a jingling sound. All right, let's go to Nim.
Also, that psychologist probably don't want to let her know that you took us to your house because she seemed.
Yeah, you
she,
already
he?
told me not.
She or he?
I don't think he's going back there. so-
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
you already
Easy.
told me not to go back
Good.
there.
If they come looking for you or anything, yeah.
They don't know where I live.
Good. Very, very prescient of you.
Yeah. Also practice your powers.
Okay.
You know, that whole
You guys
government
leave
thing's
him
not
alone.
that whole government thing's not off the table.
We leave him alone in his house with his raccoon.
I mean, he can come with us, I guess, to Nim.
Yeah, if he wants.
Do you want to come with us to Nim?
What's Nim?
You literally just told us about it, man.
He's calling the Cerebral Institute of Learning, NIM.
Oh.
It's a reference to something.
Oh.
He's
okay.
weird and old. It's fine.
No, they're probably closed right now. It's probably like, 11 o'clock at night at this point.
Oh,
You
right.
guys
We were
realize-
there at like 8.
Yeah.
Why were the meetings so late?
Oh, because it was an under the table thing, I think.
Ah.
Like he was doing these for an outside research, He put
For
us
who?
on a few different drugs to test if they were good. We got compensated for it.
Wait,
That sounds highly illegal.
yeah,
I've been part of those tests.
I don't know why he'd call security on us, because that sounds like he'd just get in trouble.
Well,
He's probably bluffing.
yeah.
Oh, maybe. So, yeah, I guess we should just go back home and then maybe pick you up tomorrow.
We have a van.
And then the black panel van with garbage bags over some of the windows rolls into view.
He sees your guys' car. I work I'm a car salesman.
We know.
We don't have money for a car.
Oh, I could get you a good deal.
Maybe we can trade it in.
Is molten gold a liquid?
I don't think that's how it works.
I think it has to be at like room temperature to
Yeah.
be is a liquid. Otherwise, anything's a liquid if you try hard enough.
Molten lead attack.
If you got up to like water 50, maybe.
I got water 10.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You're gonna make me roll knowledge plus medicine, but not let me roll my water stat, you jackass. The water stat, the thing that controls how good I am at water.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I think it was less you making the medicine and more you injecting it into him. Because rabies shots are huge and painful. So.
What?
Not
No,
to
they're
mention,
not.
I think
Are
that's
they?
a little bit
I thought they were.
more.
Rabies shots are like this much, dude. It's like a tincture.
Really?
Not
Yeah,
to
thinking
mention,
of.
I assume medicine is not like turning water to wine is one thing, but an actual medicine
is
is
complicated.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you
Oh,
got
but
one.
apple juice?
Yeah, but apple juice is easy, and if
Sunny
you get
D.
it, if you get it a little bit wrong, it doesn't really matter. If you get the medicine a little bit wrong, though,
yeah.
I can purify or putrefy water. If I'm putrefying water, I'm probably adding viruses and bacteria to it.
Yeah, but that's different than specific.
I know. I'm just saying, higher water rule.
Yeah.
penicillin would probably be easier than a rabies shot.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we
Nice
just go home
removal
without
penicillin.
him. We just leave him alone in his raccoon department.
Don't act like that's a bad thing.
I'm kind of worried he's gonna kill himself because we took like all his antidepressants.
Probably going to be less depressed. No, he didn't have antidepressants.
Aren't antipsychotics like essentially the same thing?
No.
No,
They're very different.
he had specifically things to make him more docile
Mm.
and less.
This is totally a government
lower-
thing.
Like
Do you think?
They're like giving people medications to make them docile.
I have a library at the asylum. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take a look at the labels on the medicine and kind of compare them to, because it'd be medical books.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm gonna leave like a jug of, I don't know, mescaline, adrenochrome, whatever one of those drugs makes you really fucking amped up. Just be
Okay.
like, there you go, just take that in sips.
I added that you get 3 topics for your library at home, so I added general medical to
Medical, psychological.
Maybe not. That might seem weird if the cops show up.
Yes.
Just a gallon of human adrenaline gland.
It's like, where did you get this?
I was just eating with a gallon of energy drinks.
Yeah, medical, psychological, and philosophy.
Philosophy.
Okay. Here, I'll let you add it then. Okay. So do you leave him with some
Energy drinks.
energy drinks?
Just a
Okay.
gallon. Like, I'll take like a milk jug, rinse it out, and then fill
Okay.
it with energy drink.
Okay.
Why rinse it?
Because we're not savages?
But you can turn anything
Yeah, you can
into...
purify.
Yeah, why not
like
rinse
that.
it
Yeah,
out?
grime's not necessarily water though. It might
Yeah,
just
that's
be
true.
dirt.
I'm just being nice.
He's a friendly.
Drink out of
angry
this
homeless
dirty
man.
bottle.
I turned into Four Loko. I turned into a gallon of Four Loko.
What?
Four Loko was the most amazing thing in the world. I'll
It was
let
malt
Kevin
liquor energy drink, and it came in a can this tall
with caffeine.
with caffeine and liquor, and they were amazing.
Dear
They're banned in the
God.
States, if I recall.
They were banned everywhere. They're banned on the planet Earth.
I used to drink so much of that shit.
Four Loko will kill you, dog. Malt liquor.
I didn't sleep for 3 days when I
Eight,
first had one.
8 large Starbucks
Seriously?
cups of
So I kept
caffeine.
drinking them.
Oh God.
Energy drink, like 3 monsters worth of energy drinks, and an entire can of malt liquor in a can.
Wow.
You drink-
That's what you leave behind with this guy.
Well, you gotta get him angry.
I don't want him angry necessarily.
Okay.
If you get him angry, then you might start sicking like raccoons full of rabies on people.
We just need to offset the pills. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I'm an insurance salesman. This is the right way.
So,
Okay.
yeah, let's just go home.
Four Loko.
Okay, you go
Let me
home.
see if I can buy a case online
Please do.
of the original stuff.
We would never sleep. But anyway, since I don't have to sleep, I'm going to spend like the night that they're resting, I assume.
Yeah.
Researching all these pill bottles and trying to figure them
Okay.
out.
They're all basically different combinations of. There's a few like random schizophrenia medication in there.
They were just feeding this guy a cocktail of shit
yeah.
to see what hit
Oh,
the
yeah.
ball.
They were
Yeah,
just
there's-
testing to see what would work.
There's a few that are actual estrogen, but they're mainly just things that to calm him down and things to lower his adrenaline. Mainly, there's a few just general schizophrenia pills, and then a few estrogen pills in there too.
Okay.
Just random, just a
3D.
cocktail of shit. It looks like he probably signed up for more than one of these groups.
And they all just gave him shit?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? He has a problem. He has a pill popping problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm
Morning.
sleeping, man.
Yeah.
And also, sometime during the night, I'm going to use Muse on both of them. Just walk into their room
Okay.
and use Muse.
Such a friendly person.
Yeah.
See, it's not
Okay.
scary. It shouldn't be scary, but it is because he's a kid and he's creeping into your room at night
Terrifying.
with me. Well,
Each
but what makes it unnerving for me is that I'm remembering the Killer Queen and I'm like, what is she gonna do now?
It's not the
She
Killer
takes out the
Queen.
hood and it's like,
Killer Queen.
My character's like, no! I keep having this recurring nightmare of this woman. I don't know where she comes from, but she haunts my dreams.
she eats my skin at night.
One can of Four Loko was equivalent of 6 Jaeger bombs plus a Red Bull, plus a couple large cups of coffee.
6 Jaeger bombs plus a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Plus a large cup of coffee.
Couple large cups of coffee.
Jaeger bombs already have Red Bull in them.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jaeger bombs plus Red Bull plus coffee. Dear God.
They were the best.
You'd be like, oh my. Wouldn't that be an instant heart attack?
Not really if you take it in stride.
All the different chemicals stopped you from passing out long before you stopped drinking, and the drinking let you keep on taking more caffeine. And frat boys would start mixing that with vodka and would just die.
Yeah.
It killed an entire generation of alcoholic frat boys.
Oh, yeah. I would
Plus
assume.
teenagers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I use
That episode of NYPD.
It's based off Four Loko,
Yeah.
the episode of NTSF
So,
SVU.
what are you giving them? Because you actually have to. They don't just get checks to everything from you.
two associated checks for the day.
Yeah.
But associated to what?
associated to what? You have to give them pictures that they see in their sleep.
Yeah. Discipline.
Discipline?
Oh my
Okay.
god, that's such a good idea.
Thank Christ.
Oh man.
I'll just start doing that every night. And yeah, you
Okay.
have good dreams about being able to restrain yourselves. Like,
Okay.
Yours would probably be about like not hitting your husband. Or hitting him just enough that it's normal.
Just enough that it doesn't.
It's normal.
Just enough that it doesn't show up.
Sack of oranges.
I wake up the next day, I'm just like making orange juice. Hey guys! I don't know, I was really craving oranges when I woke up.
Did you add the books to the group page? No.
Yeah.
Group page?
Yeah.
It's shared with me, I think.
Should be. Okay. Okay, so
Group sheet,
you
yeah.
guys wake up. You guys get +2 to discipline checks.
Oh my god, this is
And
Woo!
you also get, if you succeed in those discipline checks, you gain a juice.
Woo, juice. We all refreshed, by the way, because half-hour
Yeah.
rest went by.
There we go. Added the general medical, psychological, and philosophy.
My job, whatever it is, I'm assuming I have like an actual just like normal job, but I also have that ability that lets me do just mundane stuff super quick. So like I'll do an entire day's worth of work in like a few minutes.
And you work at
And-
home.
Yeah, and then I'll just be done.
Okay.
So
Okay, so it's the next day. You guys are...
Yeah, each can of Four Loko was 8% alcohol
Holy smokes.
in a 1 liter can.
We're gonna give him a new type of addiction. Plus, it starts reacting with mutations. Result. So yeah, I guess we're going to Nim.
Okay. So you show up at this large medical building. It looks almost similar to your guys' hideout. You know, it's a government building.
Mm-hmm.
Looks obviously nicer and well kept, but it's, you know, very similar-esque building.
Do they have public areas, like an archive or lectures or something like that?
Yes, they do. They have a library in the building that's public, and yeah, there are. Do you go over to one of the message boards to see if there are any lectures or something? Or
Sure, yeah.
yeah. Okay. Let's see here. There are a number of lectures today, including one that catches your eye. That is lectures on advanced human anatomy, dealing with, and it like in brackets, genetic anatomy.
Interesting. I have to bother one of you for what that word means, but so that's like genetic anatomy. That's like
I don't know. I think it has something to do with Protestants.
oh.
What?
Are you really that stupid?
I'm not stupid. I'm just kind of uneducated.
Oh wait, we have a library here.
Don't
so we can
shame
check
me.
that.
Genetics is not an
Genetic anatomy? I have no fucking idea.
okay.
Do you know what that
It's
word
like
means?
DNA.
Oh, that sounds like
Like in Jurassic Park?
Dino DNA.
So what? You're dissecting the little guy?
I don't think we're dissecting anything.
I think it's about how your insides work or what you're made of.
On a molecular level?
So if that like has to do with that your muscle idea, maybe that's the one to go to.
All right.
Sounds really boring, but okay. We'll
Don't worry. And I'll take a barbell. I have a way for us to pass the time.
when the kid's not looking, I'll take it.
I'm always looking and staring
He's always
and watching.
Don't
doesn't
judge.
sleep. He's always watching. Okay. You go to the lecture hall, and it's a fairly large lecture hall, fairly crowded. And, you know, people start sitting down. There's a number of people. Are you sitting near the front, near the back?
I'm sitting near the back.
Near the back?
Oh, near the back. Look at us.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
fair.
I look
Okay.
perfectly
Yeah,
normal.
didn't you take some of his clothes?
Yeah, I'm still wearing my ratty jacket over top of the nice, clean clothes.
You didn't take a
took
new
some of Jim's-
jacket?
He likes
Was
his
that an
jacket.
option?
Yes.
You took some
He
of
was a
Jim's
big
clothes?
pushover.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I noticed until now.
Okay, you're wearing clean, nice
Wait,
clothes.
Jim's with us though, isn't he? We said we were going to
Did
take
you
Oh
him.
pick
no,
him
we
up?
forgot Jim. He's waiting by the phone. It's like, I made new friends.
Fuck off and die, Jim.
Okay. Let's rock, paper, scissors to see if we forgot Jim. Oh. Okay. I think we forgot Jim.
You forgot Jim. Okay,
Tell him it was dangerous.
you left Jim behind. Flash over to Jim. He's sitting just on the stairs. The raccoon's biting his finger. And he's just going, oh.
Hey, use your pager to call Jim.
What?
Use your pager to
Oh,
call
Jim, right.
Did we ever
Princess.
ask for his number?
No.
We didn't.
Go pick him up.
The lecture hall kind of starts going dim as you're discussing whether or not to go get Jim.
You know what, this sounds pretty boring.
And a guy comes out onto the stage. Roll attraction.
I was gonna say, am I gonna want to kick his ass? Because this is gonna be hilarious.
Remember that you get a +2.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Discipline plus empathy?
Yeah, discipline plus empathy.
Oh, by the way, listeners, if we're getting stuff about this system wrong, feel free to comment wherever you find this.
Yes, please. Did you really fail?
I got a 1. So
It's
8.
twice in a row.
I want to fight everyone.
What you need, Natalie,
The
to
funniest
drink
thing-
and fight?
Okay, listeners, the funniest thing is he
26.
is not Kevin actually has the highest discipline plus empathy rating at a starting of 8.
I have 1 empathy.
That means on a general, just the easiest possible way, which is this scenario right now, for them to meet another amp, he has to roll a 1 in order to fail. He has now rolled a 1 twice, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, as soon as you start freaking out, I put my rag of water, chloroform, over your mouth.
He's like,
And you go
Only
unconscious.
dream time.
so you just knock this 12-year-old child.
Yeah, keep saying his age as if it makes it worse or less worse.
No one's, I think, paying attention to us, so
Because
we're in the back.
Yeah, no, you're in the back.
And the
Some parent
professor
was-
just came up. And...
Some kid was like, "Oh, this fucking kid's gonna make a scene." I'm like, "Shh." He's like, "Yeah."
He's like, kill everyone. Oh, God.
Congratulations, you saved the day.
Alright, I'm going to set my phone to, like... I really don't want to listen to this conversation, but he's not going to understand what the fuck this guy's
It's like
talking about.
Copacabana at like the highest level. It's just like, please someone call.
I'm just gonna like set it to my phone to record and leave it on the desk. Tell
Okay.
him not to forget my phone. And then I'm not leaving my phone for you. I don't want you going through my contacts.
He's gonna sell it, pawn it, turn it into water.
Just take notes. Take notes. Is there nothing in your hand?
Nice.
For listeners, I made the motion of Brian to found a pad and paper. My character doesn't have anything in his hand.
I can use
It's
Dreamscape.
water to wine.
I can actually use Dreamscape to remember this whole thing because it'll be in his unconscious memories.
Really neat.
You're unconscious.
I can't use mine. I have to use his, but
Oh, neat.
I can't actually use my powers on myself.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna go pick up Jim.
You're gonna go pick up Jim. So you guys are sitting and listening to this 3-hour
Bring,
lecture, by the way.
You should bring time to Tim in case he wakes up and pisses himself. Oh, not the Tim we know. I mean the little guy.
I'll pick him up.
Fight
And put him over.
I can't believe you rolled a 1 twice.
I'll pick him up and like carry him out, but I'll like not carry him like a sack of potatoes. I'll carry him like a concerned parent.
I am maximum. My power is maximum. It's a good thing my powers don't work while I'm asleep because that would be brutal.
If your real dick move.
It's like, I made it worse. Oh, God.
I think you can. There is an ability to activate your powers when you're asleep.
Oh, God, there is actually.
So
I don't
I
think
will
you
listen.
have it though, but you could get it.
Fully lucid within their own dreams, able to affect aspects or fast forward to the good parts in an instant.
Mhm.
Oh, so I'm just having the best dream right now.
Yeah. You saw some interesting things while you were Googling last time, and you're now using those in your dream.
Oh, yeah, free breadsticks on Friday.
Free breadsticks on Friday?
He was looking at a Domino's ad.
I'm gonna take this kid out.
Okay.
I don't know why we brought him to a university lecture.
He's a teammate.
Is it?
He's one of us.
I've almost killed 2 people now.
Okay.
It's like, oh, he couldn't hold it up. His poor little buddy. He needs a nap.
okay.
You're like 12. 12-year-olds don't need naps, but whatever.
Feel the lamentations of their women.
Kill everybody.
It's like, he must be having really nice dreams.
So
in-
you're sitting in the lecture hall. You guys go back to Tim or Jim, whatever you want to
Princess.
That
call it.
guy.
Princess.
Pee pants.
Pea pants.
Because the pee pants in the other game, we can't call him pee pants.
Maybe it's the same guy.
You guys terrified him. You had 3 people chasing after him, yelling. Poor guy.
Hey man, he's just lucky this guy was taken after his back.
Yeah. So you get to his house and knock on his door, I assume?
Yep.
He opens the door. Hello.
Hey! Ready to go to the thing?
Yeah. Where's the other one?
Well, Nod is taking a bit of a... He's kind of nodding off in the van.
Oh, okay. The Megaton?
Alan.
Alan is meeting us there.
Alan? Okay. 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 Should I bring the raccoon?
To the university.
Don't see why not. Just
He
like
gets triggered when he enters and just throws the raccoon at the guy.
just put him in a bag. He'll be like your little purse dog.
Okay. I don't think he'll like the bag. The
Tell
raccoon
him
just
to
kind
fuck
of looks.
himself.
He doesn't like the bag idea.
Why don't you just put some like
Put him in a
blankets in
plastic
there?
bag. He'll stop complaining.
Some blankets in
In
there.
a plastic bag.
And then some like I don't know, what do raccoons eat? Garbage?
Anything.
Put some garbage in there? banana
He
peels?
said he'd rather just sit in the car.
Yeah, we have to take him with us.
Um,
Like, we can't just leave a pet in the car. He'll die of heat.
He can.
Even
He said he
January.
can wait outside in the.
Alright,
sure
whatever, man. It's up to you. Apparently now we're listening to what animals want.
Oh, he's very persuasive.
After a person has lost consciousness due to chloroform inhalation, a continuous volume must be administered, and the chin must be supported in order to keep the tongue from obstructing the airway. A difficult procedure, even for anesthesiologists. You better get back to the van.
You have full control over your dreams, though. I'm gonna say you're.
I'm sure you're
He's
tough.
awake. He's awake when you get back. He's like,
Yeah.
the inside of my nose smells funny.
Smells like almonds.
Yes, I heard you fell asleep.
Yes, asleep.
Let's go.
The
Yeah.
raccoon's sitting in the car with you, by the way.
Am I still asleep?
Okay, you drive back.
Gonna give him a chocolate chip cookie. Not any of the humans, the raccoon.
Okay.
Cause Pocahontas.
I don't know if that's healthy for raccoons, but okay.
They eat everything.
That's
They're
fair.
garbage
That's
disposals.
fair. Okay. It eats it. You guys get back to the place. When you show up there, the raccoon just kind of jumps out of the car and scurries off towards like some bushes and stuff.
I think I'm going to stay outside. There's a park over there, just, you know.
Park right outside of an insane asylum in a part of town we don't know about. And you as a little 12-year-old boy is just gonna hang around in your PJs?
Yep.
Want a lollipop to suck on while you're at it?
Do you have one?
I disagree with this idea as well.
Okay, I guess we'll go back inside and see that person again.
Well,
Oh,
you're now calmer.
The lecture hall guy.
I don't know how
Yeah.
it works.
He's one of us.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
that's what we're assuming it means when we meet someone and immediately want to punch them in the face.
That
So
probably makes sense. I believe it was the instructor I was scared of last time.
oh, right, you were talking about that.
Yeah.
So I probably shouldn't actually go in there either.
Yeah.
Well, if we disrupt the lecture by beating up the professor, it'll be pretty funny anyways, so...
I'm glad you enjoy hitting people.
It's not... Shut up. That's not what I meant.
You come back in the lecture. What's the lecture's been like? Is it just bullshit?
He's just going off about different genetics and talking about how if you could enhance humans, what type of abilities it's theoreticized that they could get, and how the abilities could affect them differently, and different strains of abilities. He's brushing on topics relating to the Project Black, but he doesn't know anything about Project Black, and so it's just more theoretical.
You should probably explain what Project Black is.
Yes, for the listeners, I was about to.
Okay.
For the listeners, Project Black it was started in the 1920s, and it is a classified organization by the League of Nations, and it's basically what started all of the AMP's powers. It was basically a group of scientists were given free reign over human test subjects to do whatever they wanted, and so they tried to create the perfect soldier to stop World War II. And they didn't really create the perfect soldier. They ended up just killing a lot of people and making a lot of people unstable and insane and crazy. That's why a lot of the amps you'll meet are not stable, because they have mental problems. Due to just psychological trauma from just passed down psychological trauma. It's in their genes now. And yeah, so these people, some of them did end up getting powers, and the ones that did caused a ruckus, killed a number of the scientists. So the government shut down Project Black and killed the ones who were showing signs of powers, and the rest were allowed to leave. The rest bred, and those children's children are the amps that you see kind of in the world today. So that's just a little bit of a brief backstory. I won't spoil too much for listeners. You can read the stuff. It's actually pretty interesting. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, this guy is touching on some of the topics of Project Black, but he doesn't really know
Just what was declassified, basically?
Yeah, the things that were declassified, and, like, he's a pretty smart guy, so things, his own... He can figure out himself, but not full, like, oh, there was this amount of powers, and there's this amount of abilities, and it will react this way. No. It's like, some people are thought to be able to speak to animals. Some people are thought to be stronger. It reacts differently in certain bodies. You can... some people are thought to have just gone crazy and died, taking different drugs. So yeah, that's what the lecture's been on. And by the way, when you guys get back, there's still a little bit of lecture left while you're getting back.
I'm gonna sit back down.
Time to roll for attraction.
Yeah, you roll attraction.
Again?
Yeah.
You have to roll it every time you meet the person again.
Yeah.
Okay, that time I passed. Definitely.
I was going to say,
I
if
also
you didn't
passed.
pass again, I would be very depressed.
Which you get juice for.
Oh, I passed the first one too.
Oh,
yeah, you get juice. That juice would have
just been the one, yeah.
just spent, but because it goes back down from... So you get the one for now. So if if anything happens in this next few little bit, you'll have an extra juice. So anyways, the lecture kind of ends, and he says, please anyone stay behind if you want to ask any questions, or I'm here to discuss this after the lecture, but the general lecture is over. The lights kind of brighten up a little bit, and quite a large crowd leaves. There's about 90% of the people have left. Are you leaving with them, or are you...
Oh, we should stay and hang out with that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys start walking down, he sees you, the four of you, and he's gonna roll. It's fine.
2005 Catwoman cost $100 million to make. To date, it's only made 82,000. No, wait, 82 million. It would be horrifying if it was 82,000.
So he sees all of you, and he kind of takes a half step forward when he sees all of you, and then, finishes the step, but doesn't do anything else. He just kind of looks at you.
He doesn't get any penalties for being approached by a large group of them, or...
No, this game would be fucking playable if that was the case.
No.
You have to make an internal check to not get all aggressive and shit. I don't even think there's a fight aspect. I think it's just getting up in someone's face, arguing or just being shitty to one another. Fighting's one way.
Yeah.
Fighting's probably your way, small child.
I can fight any.
I can
Kill
fight.
all of you. Yeah. So he looks at the four of you. Can I help you?
Apparently.
Were you listening to my lecture?
Yeah.
What did you think of it? I'm surprised a child can understand it.
What is this, Spock? A human child can understand this lecture, Kirk. We should investigate.
Well, he doesn't. They don't. Law of attraction means you guys don't really get along necessarily.
Kind of inhales sharply. I understood enough.
Good. That's interesting.
Do you think there's people with abilities?
I believe it's possible, yes.
I'm just going to pause real quick.
Yep.
And we're back. We just had to pause because I forgot how my accent worked, and then people were reading stuff. So what was it he was asking? We were asking about powers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and he was telling you... excuse me. He was saying, yes, there are many types of powers, I believe. Vast majority. I believe people would one day be able to talk to animals, and even the ability to super strength or speed. Some more difficult to grasp powers too, including things like teleportation or reading one's mind.
I'm kind of looking between you two, do we want to do this? What are we doing?
We're going to wait till everyone leaves. We're looking, everyone's leaving.
Yeah, most people have left. Most people have noticed you guys are
Hogging him.
Yeah, hogging him. So
Oh, well, all right then. Okay, so I've done this like 3 times the last few suckers. So okay, bottle of water,
yes,
vodka. Oh, damn, they look the same. Grape juice,
interesting.
gasoline,
Very interesting.
acid. Oh shit! Why? Water. Water. Pure water.
Interesting. Very interesting.
All right, everyone else. Everyone else here can do this stuff. You know. We know because you know because you know we know.
What?
Interesting.
He knows. He has the thing.
I'm gonna pick up his desk with one hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it back down.
Very interesting. So
We showed you ours.
all of you can do this stuff.
Yeah, we showed you ours.
Yep, more or less.
Now
Okay.
show us yours.
Excuse me?
I'm in the room.
What's your trick?
I not here. Follow me. He takes you guys to a little side office and closes the door behind you. Interesting. Did any of you notice anything?
The turning water to wine? Yeah.
What do you mean by that? What did we notice? When did we notice?
Actually,
what?
here, wait, no. Roll travel plus. You don't have perception. Yeah, roll travel plus perception.
Got a 15.
11.
18.
No, none of you noticed anything. Okay. Interesting. None of you. Actually, I'll roll for Tim. No, he didn't notice anything.
Oh, the raccoon.
The raccoon's not in it.
The raccoon's like, wait, guys, no.
Holding at the door.
So interesting. Could you go? Could one of you go look out the window for me, please, and tell me what you see?
All right, look out the window.
You see, it looks like this is a skyrise in like Mexico or Hawaii or somewhere. Like you see a
Oh, you
fancy
can
nice
teleport.
beach.
Can he teleport?
Well, it's beach outside.
Is it an illusion? This guy can do illusions.
You can do illusion?
Are they illusions? Or are
Open
they
up a
real?
window and I throw a rock
They're pretty
inside.
real.
Oh, that's
There's
horrifying.
no rocks in the building. You throw like a stapler.
Oh, I picked up like, I don't know, like a book or like his table paperweight. His paperweight. It's like,
Okay, he goes over, closes the window. Can you please not throw my stuff out the window? Thank you.
We need to know if it was a hologram. You could have been Deep Space Nining us.
We are here. This is Mexico. This is a resort.
Mexico City, Mexico the country.
Is Puerto Vallarta. It's
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Well, all right.
is your room like a TARDIS?
No, I
How
can
do you know
create
that word?
portals to teleport.
I have TV. I can watch it sometimes.
You watch a 50-year-old sci-fi show, but you don't know what Jurassic Park is.
They're making new.
What? No, they're
There's
not.
new
Yeah, there's
Who's.
new Doctor Who's.
What?
Yeah.
When?
For the last like 50 years.
Yeah, it hasn't stopped.
Okay, out of character. I fucking
Oh.
know. In character, homeless guy. Knew who started in 2005.
So you can just make your room go anywhere?
No, I can make a door to anywhere. I own this apartment and I've set it up like an office, and I just open a door to here when I want to go here.
Can you go anywhere or just places you've been before?
I can go almost anywhere. I haven't really tried to go anywhere I haven't been before.
You should.
I feel like that could lead to complications.
Wait, use your pager. Show him pictures of our place.
No.
See if you can open a door to it.
No.
Or of our van.
Pictures of our van.
Are there like postcards on the wall or something like that? Or
Of our van?
Yes.
There's like postcards.
Of places or...
There's a few, not a lot.
Okay.
It looks like he's just used this to go places he's been.
So he has a vacation home and he doesn't
Yes.
actually want to... Okay.
Yes.
Well, all right. When did you start doing this?
I've been able to use my powers for 3 or 4 years now.
Oh, whoa. That's much longer than us.
This doctor, by the way, is in his early 30s. Like, he's a fairly young looking doctor.
Well, that's... I think we've only been able to do it for like a few weeks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think you had the longest? Me?
We actually don't know how long you've had yours.
Tim pipes
Or how
up.
long I've had them, because I'm just kind of strong anyways. Like, I've always been...
Well, when I got mugged by those pigeons, that was about 3 or 4 years back.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay. Whoa.
You got mugged by pigeons? Yes.
We don't like to talk about it.
How does one get mugged by pigeons? They
here we
ask me
go.
for food, and so you can talk to animals. Yes. Fascinating. And sorry, so you're strong. You can turn water into anything?
I think that's like a part of it. I can control water. Like, you can feel it.
Interesting. Fascinating.
Oh!
What?
Can you control my... Don't control my blood, but can you control my blood?
I haven't tried. Just like we didn't try making vaccines.
We should do that, but not to a human.
Well,
Yes,
if we do it to
I
an animal,
would
we
be-
have to make sure Pea Pants isn't here.
We should stop calling Princess that.
Oh my god, are we calling him Princess?
Better than
Princess
Pea Pants.
You guys are just awful to selfish. You're bullies.
You're the one that's calling him Pea Pants!
Excuse me, I have a name.
Peed his
We don't know what your
pants.
name is. You
It's
keep
His
using
name is Tim.
Wait.
You also said it was Jim?
My name is Jim.
Damn it, Larry.
It's Jim.
Plus, we should go by code names. Come on, guys. This is Nod. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
whatever, Wrath or like Supermom or something.
What's my code name? Let's try this again.
Megatron.
Yeah,
This is
Alan. You
Megatron.
can call me Alan. Codenames were cool till you made fun of mine.
Yours is too many long. It's too long.
Whatever, Aaron Brockovich.
What?
Oh, I'm trying to think of hitty women, and I can't.
Oh, and I can do this. I just touch someone I do know. And gonna search your dreams for something.
Don't
Your
do
waking
that.
dreams.
Don't do that.
I'll touch someone who's less averse to touching. I'll just touch Pea Pants.
Tim kind of looks at you as you touch him.
It's like, I'm gonna search his dreams, basically.
You
see
just like
him-
walk up to him and start like touching him without
Yes.
any
You
explanation.
You see him like hanging out with a bunch of animals. You see him like selling cars.
Can I see the pigeons that mugged him?
Yes.
Damn.
I'm gonna pull out one of the pigeons, except it's gonna be wearing like a burglar outfit. It'll be bigger.
It's like you pull out a giant pigeon
Yes.
wearing a burglar outfit. Interesting. What kind of power? Tim kind of shies away from you. He doesn't really say anything.
It's all like, ah, see?
What? So what is your ability then? Are you just taking things from people's minds? Are you?
Their dreams. I can see what they dream about, like in their. But when they're awake, I can do that. That's newer. But I can like make their dreams start to.
Incredible.
Also, I have this.
Oh yeah.
Takes off his glasses.
Yeah, let's
and
go
pulls
for
back.
this.
Sheep horns, the creepy eyes.
He
The...
walks
vaguely
over and he
pointed
kind of
ears.
stretches out his hand. May I?
Yes.
He kind of feels and pulls on your horn a little bit.
Ow.
Fascinating. Interesting. This is incredible. I never thought I would have meet some people with such widespread abilities. I mean,
Oh, I'm also fast.
I theorize. It's been theorized, but
I don't breathe underwater.
it's
You don't?
not-
No.
I'm actually kind of surprised. You're surprised. You can
I thought you said you
teleport
did.
your self around.
So, like, I don't
but
drown.
I, to be honest, I never really thought that these powers would be as widespread as this. I figured it would be much more specific.
What do you mean?
More like area based. I always assumed if you were like, where are all of you from here? Or
No.
I am. And he is, but he's
Jim
not.
is. And,
I used to sell
Okay.
real estate in Silicon Valley.
okay, but I'm from here, and I would have thought that powers would be more regional based on, geographic, how you grew up or
Well,
the
if it's
area.
a genetic thing, then
Yes, but even genetically, most people don't breed too far. I don't know. Interesting. I will have to. May I take blood samples from all of you?
Yeah.
He
I already
takes
have
blood
this huge
sample.
bag of blood.
Oh my god.
Just because you can turn water into blood. It's like
Does he take blood from me?
Yes.
All right, $50.
Excuse me?
It's the going rate
don't worry, I already have some
For
of this.
what? Excuse me?
for blood.
You don't sell blood.
You might not, Mr. I have an office in Mexico. People gotta eat.
Yeah, we're kind of.
We live in a
Reaches in-
van.
He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out some money. And
Okay,
that's it.
yeah, that's what I thought.
also you totally do sell blood in America. I know people that do it.
Oh man,
Yeah,
they were
but-
competing with the
That
government. over it.
guy we were talking
Yeah.
about earlier, other Devin, he sells his blood.
Yeah, failure, Devin.
Technically plasma, but either way,
Yeah.
he sells his blood to people.
Yeah.
The government, I guess. He sells his blood
Actually,
to
the government wants it for free for discriminatory, blood drives or whatever.
Mhm.
But now private companies that do R&D have come in and be like, "Oh, the government wants to take your blood for free. Well, we'll pay you for it," and they're driving the price of blood up, and
Yeah.
it's a travesty.
Yes, that is.
See, this is why human sacrifice is worth it. Blood literally has a cost.
Yep. Are you guys giving him blood?
I'm not giving him any blood.
Okay.
Kind of holds out his arm, looks away.
Just.
You're all like, ah.
I'll get
Jim-
you like a cup of juice.
Jim gives him some
Yes.
blood too. Okay.
You're like my walking juice
I would've-
dispenser.
I would love to have some of your blood to study as well. It's very interesting being just stronger and faster. That's
really fast.
Give up your blood.
No, I'm not giving people my blood.
Give up your
Come on, you
blood.
give blood like once a month. That's fine.
How do you know that small 12-year-old? What is wrong with you?
Do you
I have a
not
mother.
have sex ed when you were a child?
I went to Catholic school in Southern California.
So
Oh. Even I feel bad for you.
Listen, all it did was tell me to hate everything about myself. You know, the good Christian way.
okay. Fascinating. Well,
Wait, what are you gonna do with this blood? Are you gonna?
I'm gonna study it.
Yeah, you do that? What do you do exactly?
Yeah, what kind of doctor are you?
I study.
I think he's a geneticist, considering
yeah.
his lecture was all about genetics.
I'm a geneticist.
I didn't pay attention to that at all. I was
Oh,
pretty drunk throughout the whole thing.
well.
I was expecting him to do the whole interesting mutation. You have two different colored eyes.
Yes, that speech.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Good movie. This is in character.
Oh,
We're just lamenting
I'm
the
a
conventions of the genre.
geneticist.
Genesis.
I'm a geneticist.
I'm a geneticist. What does that mean?
Nintendo 64, Morty. Super Nintendo Chalmers.
What?
Well, all right then.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can move places. That's neat.
What about this whole wanting to kill each other every time we see each other?
That seems
thing?
disconcerting.
Yeah,
Disconcerting.
Yes.
I've had to chloroform you like 3 times now.
What? When?
Wait, what?
That's
What
not
happened the first 2 times?
You've chloroformed this child?
Oh, get off the
Even for a
horse.
few seconds.
He was gonna kill
goes
you.
over and he's like starts feeling your forehead and your pulse and stuff. And
He was going to try to kill you like he tried to kill Pea Pants.
I did.
Hence the name.
He's-
He's a little blood goat.
We look over and Pea-Pants is just like on the floor. The pigeon has like a letter opener.
No,
It's
he's
just like
he's just staring at the pigeon like just not happy with it, but
The
not.
pigeon is robbing
He's
him.
looking a little better. You also notice he's looking a little less pale and a little less.
Hey, you been drinking all that Four Loko Pea Pants? Jim. You been drinking the Four Loko?
wait, no, you can't be called Jim.
Why can't he be called Jim?
I know a lot of Jims.
Well, now you know this, Jim. Just keep calling him Tim.
Alright, listen, Jim. You've been drinking the Four Loko, right?
Yes.
That'll replenish your electrolytes and your adrenaline and make you angry now that we took all your pills away. So,
Hopefully I'll start feeling better. in a
yeah,
few
once
days.
you're better, you'll be the Beast Master. Kaka! We'll go to the zoo and we'll kidnap a tiger for you.
Hey, doctor,
Yes.
what's your name?
Oh,
I assumed it was on the lecture, but I was just...
if we're, it's Dr. James Nameth.
Nameth?
Yes.
N-A-M-E...
N-A-M-I-T-H.
Dr. James Namek.
Dr. James Marsters. Because he played Yoshi.
Spike.
Because he played Yoshi.
He played Spike, and then Spike became Piccolo. Oh man, that would be an obscure way to link that together. Alright, what's your, oh god, it's really hard to keep this accent. Alright then, so, what's your code name? I had a cool code name, but you can just call me Alan. What's yours?
Wait, code names?
We're giving ourselves code names because we have superpowers and we're people. Obviously, this is some sort of superhero thing, right, guys?
Yeah, we're gonna...
Like, you have dream powers and you're a sheep mutant. You're a mutant, kid. And you're a big, strong, fast woman who has mom strength, and, I don't know what the water thing is. I think I'm Jesus. I can walk on water, and I can part seas and stuff, so I'm Jesus. JC should be my
So
code
your
name.
your code name is Jesus?
No, just Alan. I had a cool
JC
code
would
name,
work.
and they ruined it.
Well, Megaton is not...
Lemegaton? Interesting.
It's French.
It's not French. It's
Sound
Latin.
It's really long, though.
Yeah, and Charles Xavier isn't?
Isn't his code name?
What's his code name?
Professor X.
That's long.
And also,
That's
it's
2 words.
it's a thing, and then it's his name. It's like La Megaton.
Jean Grey is a pretty long code name.
Her code name is Phoenix.
No, only when the Phoenix infests her.
You know what? I don't think my character knows any of this, so I don't know why I'm
believe
arguing.
Jean Grey is her actual name, isn't it?
Yeah, it's also her code name.
She doesn't bother with code names.
Yeah,
She's
she
better
doesn't
than
have
everyone
one.
else.
It's because her code name is the Phoenix.
Yeah. No, she's not the Phoenix. That's only when the Phoenix possesses her.
Yes.
My character
So
doesn't know
otherwise,
any
the
of this,
specific-
though.
yeah,
just
no.
straight up, I'm arguing because I assume that I'm a nerd. But my character wouldn't know this shit.
Your
She's
character's
like,
punchy and works out.
yeah, she's like some kind of.
Okay, so yours is Lemegaton, and what are your code names?
Oh, I'm Nod.
Nod and
I'm kind of not settled on one right now.
Wrath.
okay, Wrath.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Supermom.
And Jim, what is your code name? Oh,
He's
I don't.
Beastmaster, right? You're gonna be Beastmaster?
We're gonna call him Beast. We're gonna call him Beastmaster once he, unearns the name Pea Pants.
Why don't we call him Hood? Because, his raccoon is his best friend.
We should take that raccoon out and shoot it.
No.
No.
It tried to give him rabies.
He didn't have rabies. He promised me.
Oh my god. Doctor, you write prescriptions. Can you write him a prescription for, adrenaline?
Yes, I could.
Oh.
Whoa, really?
Whoa, whoa,
You're
whoa.
that kind of doctor?
Whoa, wait. You can write prescriptions?
Yes, I have prescription rights as well as testing rights.
His doctor powers. That's his superpower.
I have a friend that I lost. His first name Oxy, last name Cotton.
No.
I'll trade you 8 gallons of pure LSD for it.
Interesting, but no. I may
I'll never see
have a
him
way
again.
of. Depends. Can you convert any water into anything?
We've tried gas, acid, hand sanitizer, a panoply of liquors.
If I were to give
Juices.
you different liquid medications, would you be able to do?
Oh yeah, I was able to do cough syrup a little while ago.
Interesting.
Also a lot. Like
Well,
what was
then
it? It was
I-
like 10 of those. It was like 50 of those 1 gallon drums last time.
I may
What,
be
were you
able
selling
to...
to people to make meth?
I just wanted to see.
It was grape flavored.
Don't be... He's like 5. Come
He's a
on.
man now. He lives on his own and wears a sheep hoodie. He's
It's
a
too
man.
late, Mother. I have seen everything.
Oh man. Okay.
Wait, you think this is genetic?
Yes, I believe.
Why
this
don't our
is-
parents have special powers?
I'm not
Well,
quite
mine were
sure.
rich
I was
and
never
died
able
young.
to get my parents' DNA. They've passed on, but if I was able to find any parents' DNA, it would be
His
interesting.
parents are alive?
This one has parents, and this one has horrible children. Children usually throw things at me when I'm asleep, so they're universally horrible. Plus, I've met this one.
That's fair.
I see you've been snooping in my phone when I wasn't looking.
He said you were super mom.
You have the stretch marks.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh my god!
child, I would run if I were you.
Where did we find you? What level of hell did you come from, little boy?
You found me in an abandoned insane asylum, and I have goat horns. I don't know what you were expecting. When you found me.
Were you sent here to punish me?
That's what my mom said. I can assume that's like for everyone.
You have the stretch marks. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Also, you know, even though we're way past the point, you do keep correcting me saying fuck around that kid.
He's 12.
Yeah, most people don't care.
Yeah, he
Well,
doesn't
they
give a...
should.
Yeah, well, you're a mom. You told us you went through a divorce and you have to keep all your stuff together to keep visitation. You've told us all of this.
I haven't.
What do you have, super amnesia?
I kind of know.
What are you, drunk? What?
I've met women smarter than you.
Oh god, I've dug through your dreams. I know a lot. I don't bring that up though.
That's probably for the best.
Roll initiative.
Okay. Okay. Let's.
Yeah.
Moving forward, this one has parents.
Yes. Do you
you
think
have
they would be
parents?
opposed to getting their blood taken?
I ran away from my parents because I look like this.
Yeah, we have to steal their blood.
Also, they know what I can do, so...
I feel like they may not.
Are they wealthy?
I will look into it.
What?
Kid, I forgot to ask, are your parents wealthy?
Yes?
We should rob your house and we could steal their blood. So he can find out if they have powers.
Oh my god.
I'm the bad guy.
Yes.
That does seem a little drastic, yes.
They donate blood.
Okay.
Well,
I
that's
will
practically
look
good.
into it and hopefully I'll be able to
That's
find
practically
something.
good.
Do you have your address?
Hey,
Hey.
Jim. Do you
Yeah.
have parents?
No.
Damn.
His life is just miserable.
My parents were second generation trust funders. They died young.
He pulls like this card that's kind of sewn into the seam of his pulls that out. It's like,
You told
Writes it
us
down
all
on
these things.
Yeah. Writes it down. Okay. Thank you. Puts it in his pocket.
if you meet them, could you not tell them that I?
Oh, of course not.
Thanks. They're really mad.
Understandably so.
I've known you we've been roommates for a week and I'm mad.
So, did you just disappear one day?
No, we got in a big fight and I left.
Oh,
That's
man.
even worse.
You guys probably noticed at this point that he keeps coming up with a different story every time you ask him about this shit.
God damn it.
He might have done something horrible.
Is his parents actually alive?
Oh yeah, they're alive.
Okay.
And rich.
They probably have told people that you died. Or were taken somewhere like a, like a...
Yeah,
Some
they
kind
found
of
out.
camp or
They found
something.
out what he could do because he was accidentally testing out his, or not accidentally, but he was testing out his powers. And then they saw
Yeah.
the goat horns.
Yeah, they've probably told,
Yeah, aren't they like super religious?
they've
Yeah.
probably told people you went to like some kind of camp and then waited for like some kind of plane crash and then said you were on that.
Because his mother is like a governess or something like that.
A governess.
Or,
Well, like
it's
she
just
owns a
governor.
plantation down in Georgia.
No, it's just
No, a
governor.
governess is like a teacher in Victorian era.
Yeah,
I didn't realize her mom was a time traveler.
It's Mary Poppins. It's like, that's where I got my powers from. No, she's a governor. So...
Yeah, no, that's probably what they did.
And I'm the bad guy for wanting to rob them.
Kind of?
Okay, so...
Yeah, we live in an abandoned insane asylum, so
Oh, wow.
every little bit counts.
Near
Probably give a
Seattle?
kid money.
Yeah, it's, can we tell him? Is it
I don't
okay?
know, can we tell them?
I don't really know anything about this guy.
Yeah, but
He has powers. He's on the level.
why do you need to know where our home is?
I didn't ask you. You said...
Someone said near Seattle. Who said that?
You said
I said, is it near... I assumed if you're saying you're living in an abandoned insane asylum,
there's not
you
very
said-
many of those around.
I assume
Hey,
it's
since
in,
Reagan, there are plenty of those.
it's in Seattle.
You're so old.
Because none of you stated that you can teleport. So, yes.
Speaking of which, you're gonna take us home, right?
Of course, yes.
I don't know. We're in Mexico. You
You could just run away for...
freedom, freedom, freedom.
Yes. Well, this has been very interesting. I'm going to be doing some studying. Please feel free. He gives you a card. Please feel free to call me anytime. And I'd love to get back to you with any information I get. Is there any way for me to reach you?
She has a phone.
May I have your phone number? Tim, just go.
Do you need a
just
burner?
Yes.
All right. Here's a jug of LSD. We're in Mexico. Make some money for a burner.
Excuse me. No, that's highly illegal.
Well, no. Okay, one, we're not in America anymore.
Still illegal in Mexico.
All right, I'll
Did
make
you
it-
go through the border checks and present your passport legally as a U.S. citizen?
I have dual citizenship.
You still didn't go through the borders.
Nevertheless.
That's still illegal.
That's. Anyways, that's a lot of drugs. That's
A
not
gallon?
safe. That's not safe.
Yeah, don't breathe that in.
Yeah, we don't want to send, her out with a big thing of drugs dressed like that.
Just like what?
Like
a
that.
mom?
Like a mom. You're a single mom looking to get wild in Mexico
A gallon of LSD.
with a gallon of LSD.
That's not wild in Mexico. That's dead in Mexico.
Wait, are we in the good part of Mexico or the bad part?
Part of is pretty good.
Yeah, just
You're probably in a
you leave the
nicer
resort.
neighborhood,
If you leave
yeah.
the resort, then boom, you're in.
Oh, yeah, you could just sell it to like teens who are here for spring break. Is it spring? What time is
It's January. It's winter.
it? Oh.
only
Here
the
for
poor,
winter break.
only poor people are here who afford the off season.
Mm.
Yeah, here, just take these Dora stickers and just dip it in, and then give the stickers out as tongue things.
Is that
Why
how
are you
it
putting
works?
them on children's stickers?
What? That's how you make LSD. You get little stickers. You put on your tongue.
Let's take this idea off. Tell you what.
Fine.
Come
Water.
reach me at the office in a week. You know where my office is.
Hey! No, I want to ask you about the study that Jim's in.
What study?
Oh yeah, they were pumping him full of women chemicals. Can we fix that? He has problems.
Yes, I'll stay behind with Tim and hopefully
Can you give him a
see
lift
if I
back? Because
can.
we're not coming back to pick him up.
Yes, I will give him a lift back.
Well, that's not even what I meant. I meant, like, you showed up at the study one time.
No, I was hosting a study.
Yeah, he came here for this study. This isn't even a study. This is a lecture that he went to, I think.
No, Jim said he was at the thing he usually goes to, and then the professor walked in, and then he jumped out the window.
He did.
Oh yeah, you two have met before.
Yeah, Tim's jumped out the window before.
Yes, it was a study I was hosting.
Oh, a
and
different one than the sketchy one. Okay.
Yeah.
It was. You go to many studies, Tim? Yeah.
I open my jacket full of pill bottles. So many.
Why are you still carrying this?
I was gonna sell them. Now we're in Mexico. Do you want cookies?
Yes.
This is how we get cookies.
Oh.
This is how adults get cookies.
Please don't teach this child that.
I don't know enough about about the drug trade to argue that. So.
All right.
Okay, I'll stay here with Tim. You guys, but I feel bad leaving a small child in your care, but I feel like he can handle himself.
I was listening to my computer making less noise.
So you don't want me selling drugs for money, but you balked at $50 for my blood.
Yes, because it's a study to help you.
Oh, I'm doing fine. Pick up a gallon of Elston.
Exactly why
Peach schnapps. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'd kind of like to know how to make my toes stop doing this. Takes off his shoe again. Horrible fused toes.
I don't think that's going away.
Yeah, like the toenails are getting harder. It's really weird.
You turn it into a satyr.
A what?
You know,
Your
like...
computer's making a lot of noise.
Sorry.
You know, a satyr
Satyr.
with the pan flutes. Those little
I'll
goat
show you a
jerk-
picture on my phone.
Those little goat jerks from the Hercules movie, the
Oh,
cartoon
right.
one.
Oh god.
The one voiced by that goblin-sounding guy.
That goblin sounding guy. Okay.
Yeah. You're turning into one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Like, does he have, like, any Mexican musical instruments anywhere? Like, I don't know, a flute or a pan flute or something? Like, play this!
What? He just looks down at it. It's like,
No. He
How many?
He opens the door. He's like, here, you can...
leave.
I'll help Tim.
He's a lot of
His
help.
name's Jim.
Jim, I'll help Jim.
Beastmaster.
Please come back in
Please
a week.
go.
Please go.
I should hopefully have some answers by then.
Okay. Gonna duck through the door.
Okay.
I'll leave. Okay, we'll talk about my buddy Cotton. We'll talk about that.
Oh, okay. You three leave?
Yeah.
He closes the door behind you. When you leave, we're back into the general, like, assembly hall building area.
Hey, you know what's great, kid?
Yeah. What?
I only get like $10 for blood. We're going to get cookies.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, if only there was some eternal figure to take care of you. But there aren't any of those around. Let's roll, kid.
My God.
Hey, could you drive us to the cookie place?
Thanks, lady.
I want to go through the recycling and grab as many empty bottles as possible. Not for money, I just want to fill them.
So we go to the grocery store?
Oh, okay.
Alright, we got $50
Are you guys
worth
still
of
in your guys' van?
Yes.
The unlicensed...
The unlicensed nightmare machine, yeah.
Okay. I have, just for outside of game information, I have been rolling to see if you get pulled over.
Yeah, I think we'd run.
Yeah. Okay. So, go ahead.
We'll pull into
You're
a grocery
you're in the
store.
grocery store.
I'll get $50 worth of snacks.
I'll
Okay.
get some like
Off-brand.
I'll get some like actual food.
Okay.
I just walk along with these guys, kind of holding onto the back of the cart. Feet up.
Nice. Okay.
We just like adopted this goat kid.
You adopted us, Nicole. We were basically functional before you came along.
This hell child and this 40s businessman.
Yeah, we'll call him that instead of a drunk.
Oh.
And this abusive mom.
You were super judgy. You're really judgy for someone who got divorced and didn't keep the kid. That's like 1 in a million in America. Oh, God. Don't hit me.
We get along those long slots of cookies with the clear top.
Yeah,
And they're all like the cream. Yeah.
Plus those little wafer crunchy bars. Like those little wafers that are crunchy and are like in vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. Damn it, I want those now.
Really
These things are
responsible.
like the worst.
Shut up, Nicole. You don't know what's good or bad.
We're just the most responsible shoppers.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm getting actual food though.
Okay.
How can you afford it on your tight budget?
You can make basically any food.
You should create like a slippery thing on the floor and fall on it, and then sue them.
They know me around the city.
Oh.
That only works like once.
Can you make sour milk?
Yeah.
I could get a refund.
We'd have to buy the milk first.
True. But if
Then
it was...
drink it. Fill it with water. This is like in the middle of the aisle. Ah, you're great, kid.
Infinite milk.
We just screwed the system.
Yeah, we never bought you to buy liquid anything.
I just assumed your character would go buy like the
Wait, why would we
milk
buy
out
milk?
and just,
I can
like,
make
turn
milk.
all the milk into like liquor as you're walking by, just for shits and giggles.
What if a baby needs that?
But you can make it like sour milk,
Or,
and then I drink it and get sick, and we'd be like, it's like, we want like a discount on everything.
Nah, it doesn't work like that.
Oh.
and I
Mike.
figured your character would just be like, and all of this is now random other stuff.
You just keep changing it. It's like, this is laundry fluid.
I
This
don't
is
want to
bleach.
kill anyone. Well, all right then. Let's get our snacks, get out of here, and do a bit of recycling diving.
Turn all the color detergent into bleach. just
really petty shit.
I'm not the Joker. I'm not looking to burn society down.
That's fair.
Jesus.
This 1% milk is now whole.
Yeah, all like the low fat stuff you turn into like the most fattening thing.
Okay, I do like that. If one of you guys suggests that, I do.
Yes.
that.
Buttermilk, everything.
Not buttermilk, like just whole milk. It's like no, none of this 0% fat stuff. That's a fad. This is gonna be great.
Diet Pepsi? More like Pepsi.
Max.
Yes.
Pepsi Crystal. Oh, have you guys tried New Coke?
Oh no. Just turned everything into Pepsi New Coke.
Yeah, there we go. You guys remember New Coke?
No.
Now we do.
All right, it was a thing.
Okay.
It's the
You go searching for empties in the back.
Oh, we definitely want empties.
Okay. You find some
All
empties.
right, we gather those up in like a shopping bag or something. All right, there we go.
We're good.
I kind of wish I like water. Water's great, but I wish I had like physical things so I could turn like rocks into cake.
Maybe if you practice enough, you can do that.
Maybe that might be a thing. This accent.
I mean, who says your powers are like totally water based? Maybe you can do other stuff. and you
Well,
just
all the
don't know.
water stuff. Well, all the water stuff's kind of pointing in that direction, but maybe.
If your powers are water based, then yeah. But if they're like Jesus based, then you might be able to like break loaves, make a bunch of fish.
Have you tried that? We should buy a loaf of bread.
All right, we get like a thing.
big
All right, here we go. Snap in half.
Try it again with that loaf.
Maybe with fish.
I'm not buying fish, but I'll like make sandwiches out of the bread.
I do fish. Like I'll walk onto the middle of the lake and I'll fish because I can walk on water.
It's also probably really easy for you to fish because you can just be like, you see a fish, you just like bubble it and bring it up.
Yeah.
I just picture yourself in the bakery though, and you just keep picking up baguettes and breaking them in half and trying
Until they're like tiny little crumbs of baguettes everywhere, and he's like, "Well, I made something.
croutons.
I made a mess." Yeah, so I'm gonna make sandwiches out of the stuff we bought.
Okay.
Give sandwiches to
Wait.
everybody.
Here's an easy way to make money. Wait a minute. Here's an easy way to make money. Lemonade stand.
No one buys that anymore.
What? We put this little bastard out front. Take his little stupid hoodie off with his little goat costume and stuff. They'll be lining up.
I can draw a really cute goat on the front, and it'll be like all.
Oh yeah.
Clean.
Also, and I'll pinch the back of your neck so you bleed a bit.
What the?
So you bleed a bit.
Oh, it's like that.
Also that.
Don't do that. I told you I don't like that.
My character's like,
Oh, you didn't know about that? Oh boy.
Why?
Do you only bleed when you get hurt?
No, he bleeds when he laughs or gets awkward or
Or
he's trying to be
stressed.
serious.
Oh.
Or when you get
It's a-
like startled.
It's a speech impediment, so every time I try to like convince someone, it starts getting really.
I just imagine also starting like, what? It's like, yeah, that. See? Lemonade stand. We have infinite amounts of lemonade.
we probably don't want to have.
Not outside the asylum. Oh, it's January.
These are really warm, actually. Why don't I sell hot chocolate? There's a There's
I can't do warm.
Yeah, there's a hot plate. There's hot plates all over the place because it's like an old asylum. So
With those like old coffee pot things. But like, I seriously don't think anyone would buy that. Who the hell's walking in the middle of winter?
Everyone?
Like, unless you make them feel
it's
sorry
Seattle.
for you.
Seattle.
plus we have infinite amounts of it, so I can just sell it for like a quarter.
Yeah, you can make it an internet thing too. It's like, oh look, little sheep boy.
But we don't want everyone to see him being a sheep boy.
I'd be wearing the pajamas, not
black
the.
sheep.
Oh,
Plus, if his parents see him, depending upon.
That's why he wears the big glasses, and
Yeah.
nobody's gonna see him really. Or if they did, they would probably just go to the other side of the street and ignore him. It's like
There, perfect. All right, we have a plan. Where does your character work, Nicole? Because he can just set up shop outside one of those areas, like if it's by a mall or something, a little stand.
this is my nephew. We don't talk about him.
I don't know where she works.
Very good.
I don't really think about it. It's just like a normal job.
Why does she work at a UPS place or something?
It'd be really great if you worked in, not retail, but house selling.
No, that's not what she
Then this
does.
game becomes the saga of house sales.
No, she doesn't do something like that. She does something more like paperwork type of stuff. So
She's a
she can do it
secretary.
really fast and then have the rest of the day off, essentially. So she probably like files stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe she works at like an archive or something like that.
No.
Yeah, something like that.
So you're raising money for like, I don't know, something.
Every day we just put up a new disease.
Goat cancer.
Goat cancer.
It's just the same one. It's just you're there for like a week or whatever, and you have a little bar showing the proceeds going up.
Little bell.
Yeah.
Around your neck.
Yeah.
There you go. You got charisma.
Uh-huh. So yeah, we do that.
We have like gallon drums. We can just like make like 100 gallons of hot chocolate, and then you warm it up. Done. Quarters per glass.
My God.
Are you guys doing this?
Yes.
Okay.
There. Now Kevin has a way to make money.
It's totally legit.
It's 100% legit. It doesn't
Okay,
hurt
you
anyone.
Sell hot chocolate outside.
You want me to sell
her
booze
work.
outside of AA meetings like the original plan? Yeah, okay.
So yeah, you sell hot chocolate outside of her place for a quarter a glass.
I'm cute. Give me money.
Okay, you make some money off of it.
There. That's your job. Seems you don't sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
What, he's gonna do it at night? That's the
No.
worst idea ever.
Just in the middle
He
of the
comes
night.
back stabbed.
It's like they did it again.
The Girl Scouts.
They told me it was their turf.
Turn water into painkillers. Oh God.
One of them whispered something anti-Semitic into my ear.
I'm not even Jewish. Make the morphine. I'm getting the chills.
Good lord.
Uh,
I guess we'll just wait for what's his name to get back to us, and we'll keep an eye out and do more investigating for other people like us.
Oh yeah, every time I'm working, it's like, do I want to punch him in the teeth?
There you go. High traffic area. It's perfect. I do my rounds around town.
Do hot plates have to be plugged in?
I'll just plug into the side of the street. There's probably like outside your office. There's just an extension cord going up inside.
It's for a good cause. Hot plates are wicked energy drains.
Exactly. The power just occasionally browns out. He's just like,
This will be easier when summer hits.
yeah.
Will
Okay.
it? It's easier to keep stuff warm than it is to keep stuff cold.
Either way, probably best to keep it hot on the plate. So yeah, we'll
Yeah.
just do that for a week unless something happens.
Every day forever.
I have my weekly court mandated anger management class I have to go to.
Okay.
Imagine if you met another amp
Oh
there.
shit!
Freaked
I
out.
probably would too.
She picks up a couch. She's just like, oh,
Fuck your shit.
it's the counselor. No, wait, your kid's like an amp, and he's there.
Oh my god, can we stop the joke about her destroying her kid?
Okay, so yeah, I go to my weekly court mandated anger management class, and I also have, I think, bi-weekly
Visitation, right?
visitation with my kid. Just saying.
Okay.
We don't really have to role play that.
Yeah.
Like, we might in future, but we don't have to right now.
Are we wrapped
I'm
up?
not awake enough for that
I
shit.
think so.
Alright.
We'll end it here with you. You guys are, it'll be about a week of you guys just dicking around selling hot chocolate and stuff and making some
We're
money
looking for
and
more
then-
amps.
Yeah, looking around for more amps, and we'll come back at the beginning of February.
Bert?
Yeah. You just kind of sleep in the van all day.
No, just around. I'll probably steer in the van in case for some reason you need
hot
more
chocolate.
than 10 gallons a day.
Or it's like someone's trying to like shuffle them off his turf, like the girl guys. She's like, they're back again. You just turn all their blood into antifreeze.
Oh my god!
Oh.
All their blood into into not liquid nitrogen, the other one.
Coconut oil, so they're all like still alive.
No,
but,
no,
like,
no. The thing that explodes. TNT.
Nitroglycerin?
Nitroglycerin. Kablam! Guts everywhere.
Oh, yes,
Creators of AMP, please tell us if turning blood into nitroglycerin was what you intended with this power. This is the core water power. Please comment on any of the web zones you see this on.
So,
Good times, Ian. This game's going good.
You guys are crazy.
I have no
This is
fucking
awesome.
idea what accent I'm using.
You are flip-flopping quite a
It
bit.
is hard. It's been long since I've actually played.
It's also fine, though, because, like, your character's accent probably isn't real.
yeah.
Yeah, I know it's fine, but it bothers me.
Wasn't it great when we agreed that this would be another circle? And now it
Oh my
is.
God.
And now
Yeah,
is.
it wouldn't be another one of your fucking the fucking solar circle, and it turned into it because of I guess because of who we are as people.
You're giving this kid a chemical dependency. You know what he's going to turn into?
Oh no, it's already happening. The first fucking session, Nicole's getting he was playing a character who gets pissed off and shit. And has fucking Dispens or Steves all over the place. God damn it, it's already begun.
But she's not pretty like the Majestic. She's like 40.
Oh my Christ.
I think we're still recording, guys.
Oh, we definitely are.
Yeah.
I apologize if that was an ageist comment. Please like,
Trigger.
comment, or subscribe if you're bothered.
No one over 40 is probably listening to this.
That's true.
Not to say that people over 40 don't listen to podcasts, but no one over 40 tolerated this podcast.
That is
All
true.
the way to this point in it. They're like, are you fucking kidding me? They keep talking about the financial crisis and Reaganomics? Go fuck yourself.
Uh,
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I have, oh shit, what's it called?
Great.
Emotional link for my stomp power. So if I get mad, I might accidentally,
Get stampy.
yeah.
Fucking clomp around like an at walker.
how am I the one that's always like failing those rolls?
Oh
Like,
my
the
God.
I only
pajamas?
didn't keep, the only reason I didn't keep failing is because that +2 you gave me.
You guys are really bad at this.
Yeah.
I'm really good at it.
But yeah, if my character is angry, her stomp might do stuff, which means that like everyone within like a huge area gets like knocked down and stuff.
That's not too bad because then you can just like, it was an earthquake.
Yeah, what about cars or like fucking subways or sky
Those wouldn't get.
trains?
I don't think those can get flipped over. But like car alarms would probably go off.
Oh my God.
So it's like that, yeah.
Cheap windows would break.
It's Seattle, so yeah, they would be mildly earthquake proofed.
So we're up to 2008 views.
Nice.
And we've hit 2000.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna end the recording then.
Sounds good.
Okay, so apparently, for the purposes of XP, the GM goes around the table and asks us what the moral of the story is or what we learned that episode.
And this is about to go downhill very quickly.
So, you know what? Yeah, starting to Ian's left.
Kevin?
Okay. Now I've learned this session that you should never comment on a lady's stretch marks, no matter how blatant they may be.
So, does that get him a point?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's a valid lesson.
Oh my Christ.
I'm 12.
Don't kill me.
I'm so whimsical I can get away with anything.
You're Jesus Christ, you're like some sort of horrible manic pixie dream girl.
He kind of is. He'll start dyeing his hair when he's older.
Oh my God.
What in the frick did I learn?
If it's a sack of oranges, the bruises won't show.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Domestic abuse.
It's always fun.
I'm lost, man. I don't have anything.
You got nothing?
I have nothing.
Alright, I got something for me.
What do you have?
Bigger they are, the harder they fall. When I trip you up. Trip you up like an asshole.
On dish soap.
So what everyone learned this lesson is to pick on Nicole's character.
Until
You
you
should have had a
break.
lesson. You could have spun it onto pee pants or something.
Too sleepy.
Rabies is a severe disease.
Alright. That's good?
Okay.
Alright.
Good job, team.
Good.